All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is close enough to 9 o'clock, which means the swearing can begin. Welcome to D20 Live! So, as some of you may or may not know, we are something of a bit of a Canadian institution, so this is our first try into the United States, and since they didn't stop us at the border, we snuck in. Woo! So what's going to happen tonight is I've managed to wrangle about 4 guests from the convention who have been kind enough to generously donate their time to me. For 2 hours, we're going to try and run through a game in Starfinder, which is the new RPG from the guys who made Pathfinder.
Paizo.
Thank you. Yes, it's Paizo. Thank you, Skitch.
Yes.
Dungeons and Dragons in space.
Yes. There may be space dragons. There may be space devils. However many times we could add the prefix of space to something.
Will there be a space dungeon?
No.
That's what I want to know.
Makes no sense.
Why would
You can have a dungeon on an asteroid or
Why
something.
would there not be a space dungeon?
Yeah.
You let me down, Mike.
Shut up. So, we're going to get started. But first, all these good gentlemen should introduce themselves and what they're playing tonight.
My name is Michael Skitchiano. I am a composer, arranger, and also podcaster in the D&D podcast Dice Funk, which you can find on YouTube/DiceFunk. I'm playing Teon Solarin, the Lashunta envoy. Lashunta is basically a psychic space race with a little antenna coming out of their heads. And my character is the bold captain of our scrappy crew here. And he totally never, ever lies about the grandeur of his great deed. Never.
Every single time.
I am convinced.
I have a question. Did you guys actually get around to naming your ship?
I mean, I had an idea for a ship really easily.
What was it?
No refunds.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Keep going.
No refunds.
No refunds.
Okay. Hello, I'm Leon Thomas. I host a show called Renegade Cut, and tonight I will be playing a soldier named Thunk. Thunk is a Vesk, which means he's some kind of reptilian, not the kind that controls our government, but the space reptile kind, like the space pope from Futurama. He is a kleptomaniac, which may come into play tonight. He has a big sack that he carries around. And that is basically what I'm going to do. I'm the gunner, which means I get to kill the most people.
Hi, I'm Tom. Heisanevilgenius White. I do the show Weird Video Games on YouTube. And I am playing an android named Bill. He is an android. His name is Bill. Apparently, Mike put in parentheses, we think. Bill, we think.
We're not sure that's your actual name.
Oh, yeah, it's absolutely his
Bill.
name. I mean, listen, why would he have another name? Bill's a fine name.
Okay.
Look at him.
Uh-huh.
He's totally a Bill.
Your
I hate all
input
of
is
you.
appreciated.
See,
I am Bill.
Just move on.
Hi, I am Mr. Still reading his character sheet because I've never played this game before. No. Hi, my name is Tristan Arcada Gallant. I run a YouTube channel called Glass Reflection where I review Japanese anime, and I've been doing that for a very, very long time. And I am going to be playing, according to what I wrote in my character sheet, Mike won't check this anyways. I am playing a character named Akira, who has no last name because I didn't bother to make one. I am a human Solarian, which means I praise the sun. And I am from Earth, and I also wrote down in the description, Killer of Dreams, because we're going to see what happens with that later.
So, shall we begin? The crew of the No Refunds. It's going to be a long game. So the crew of the No Refunds receives a transmission from Absalom Station, which is the big, basically, it's your Earth, for lack of a better thing, because your planet went missing 300 years ago and no one knows what happened to it.
Oh.
So I should erase the fact that I wrote Earth as home
Yeah,
world.
you really should fix that.
Okay.
That really doesn't make sense. And you've been told that a delivery ship to a remote planet known as Akinos has gone missing since its last delivery. There has been no reply as to whether or not they actually dropped off any of the supplies they were delivering to that planet, and they haven't been heard from since they were supposed to make the delivery. So, just so you know, the planet of Akinos is now in developing colony, for lack of a better term. It's a small research location that is being used also as a refueling point. So it's just been in development for the past couple of months. Not really a big deal. And you've been asked to run the resupply mission to this location.
There was no communications about what happened to the prior crew that went there or anything? Just
No one has any idea. They were hoping you could conduct an investigation.
What was the name of the ship that went missing?
The Prodigious.
The Prodigious.
prodigious.
Why did you laugh?
It's a fine name.
Because I'm a fan of Digimon, good sir.
You know, some things out there just aren't an anime reference, Arakada. Just get over it, man.
Everything's an anime reference if you
If you
make
try
it.
hard enough, yes.
So,
Didn't Freud say that? Didn't Freud say that?
Probably.
Yeah.
I read it on the internet one time.
Yeah.
The internet's usually true.
anyway, arriving at the planet Aki. You maybe screw up the name of the freaking planet you're going to.
Can
So
we
you
just call
arrive
it
in-
Bob then?
What?
Can we just call it Bob then?
You're not naming the planet Bob.
But everybody needs a planet Bob.
Why?
Because then you have a planet called Bob.
There's 1,000 planets
I
named
concur.
Bob because assholes keep going and naming them Bob.
So what happens when
assholes,
we
they're very
land
nice
on-
people.
On Akinos.
Akrinos. I put a lot of work into this name.
So much that you forgot it.
Shut up.
I have no strong feelings about the people of Planet Bob.
According to my
Ride in
character
high
sheet, I'm
orbit
from
and
Planet
you
Bob.
radio the goddamn planet. But you get no reply.
Oh,
Who's communications officer?
not me. I kill things, so.
You're just sitting there stubbornly in your gun can.
I
Just
was
like,
come on.
I'm not the
Come
communications
on.
officer.
Hello? Anyone there?
There is absolutely no reply. Come
No one's here. Let's go home.
Captain, there does not appear to be any reply.
Thank you, Bill. I was not aware that silence was meant to be an indication of no communication back. Okay, listen. We're not going to get paid until, 1, we do the resupply, and 2, we do investigation. We can't let a little thing like no communication and an eerie amount of silence stop us from doing our job. So let's just get on the surface, get this done, and get out of here, okay?
Okay.
Plus, if there's no one there, if there's no one there, we can just loot the place, too.
That's true. And no one will
That counts as
notice it.
resupplying, right?
That counts as grave robbing.
I'm like chaotic neutral, it sounds like, doesn't it? I think.
And you said you didn't know how to play.
Look.
Liar. They all say they don't know how to play, and they're like, I'm going to play chaotic neutral. So you know.
You know.
All right, so as you touch down through the planet's atmosphere, it's a relatively beautiful planet. The sky is actually red, the grass is green, the water is another color entirely, which I haven't named. Screw it, we'll just say it's purple.
Purple.
Yeah, it's a different planet. It's an exotic universe.
Oh, so
It's
this is just Earth at like 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, pretty much.
Perfect. We found Earth.
Can the color of the
Mystery
river
solved.
be Bob?
What?
Can the color of the river be Bob?
Bob is not a color. Get off Bob. Leave Bob alone.
Anything
You're
can be a
abusing
color
him.
if you make it a color. Can I roll to make it Bob?
No! All right. So as you touch down, you can actually see the station, the research station itself. There's a main research area. It's rather cylindrical shaped, and you can see that there's a communications tower connected to it.
Okay.
But it looks like it's sustained some kind of damage. In addition to that, there's barracks, as well as what appears to be a mess hall, and a couple of additional separate buildings you can't identify, and a large landing pad, which also has a ship on it.
Oh.
So, can any of us roll to find out what kind of damage that thing took?
To what, the tower?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Any kind of awareness check will do it.
Where is that?
Perception.
My character's kind of dumb, so I don't think I should be the one rolling for this one.
Well, I'll be just taking a look out to see what it is.
okay.
I rolled a 16 plus 6, which would be a 22.
You easily
That's
can
higher
tell
than
that it
mine.
looks like it's blunt force trauma. It wasn't shot or cut. It looks like something actively ripped it off.
So like Godzilla.
Yeah, but smaller.
All right.
Because if it was Godzilla, the whole place would be destroyed.
Right.
Fascinating.
And this would be a much more dickish game than I'm already planning.
So
On a
it's
side
like
note,
Mothma then.
What?
Like Mothma.
It's not Mothra.
On a side note,
I feel like it could be Mothra.
It's not Mothra!
Is it Bob?
ship that is on the landing bay, does it look like what the Prodigious was sort of described to be?
Yes, actually. It seems to match the Prodigious entirely. And do you choose to touch down right away?
Let's at least get closer so we can get a closer look and see if there's any damage on the ship itself. This is suspicious. Requires further investigation.
I request to do a flyby.
You don't have to request. You're the pilot.
Request granted.
Just do it.
I'm making a Top Gun reference. You were supposed to not grant that, but whatever. I'm going to roll
I'm
anyway.
going to wreck everything you have tonight.
Aw,
What?
it was a 19. I was hoping to fail that.
Your piloting check. If you had failed that, you would have crashed.
Right. Then we can
And?
all go.
You don't have another ship.
Anything can be a ship if you make it one.
If you believe.
I believe in Bob.
So upon circling the ship, you find that the markings do in fact match the prodigious, and you can see the name scrawled on the side of it.
Okay.
You don't see anyone walking around the immediate area.
I hear Colossus, though.
So,
That's not Colossus. Well,
Yeah.
someone going,
So-
oh, it's empty. I don't know.
just so I'm clear, this is a life-supporting planet, but we don't see anyone.
No, you don't see anyone.
Okay.
Well, is there anywhere that's safe that we can land that's not the landing bay?
It's a whole lot of thing they have called ground.
That's a good observation there.
Do they have a wonderful thing called oxygen?
Yes.
Yes, this is a life-sustaining planet. We
It's
can
perfectly
land.
fine. It's perfectly safe. It's just new. They just recently
All right,
found
well,
it.
So wait, who's
I
our
guess-
science officer?
I have a question.
You don't have one.
So how do we know if there's oxygen?
It was in the report. But Leon has a question. He's
Okay.
been very quiet. and
No, it's
patient.
okay. No, it's okay. I just have a question about the relative scale of things. Can we fit their ship into our ship?
In no way is that possible.
I really wanted to steal it. is
You
what
can steal stuff from the inside of the ship.
I'm
Is that-
going to.
That's a given. That's a given.
I just felt like it would.
Say that to me like I'm the
I
idiot.
just felt like it would be easier if we took the ship instead of like rooting around the panel.
Listen.
This plan makes a lot of sense to
Resupply
me.
first, investigate second, ransack last.
No, ransack and
Ransack last.
resupply, same thing.
It's basically yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Just officially, the ransacking never happened.
Now let's we'll have to deal with a little bit of dirt on our ship. Let's just land on the ground and get a closer look at this whole thing, all right?
All right.
All right.
Okay.
So you touch down on the ground. Where are you going first? Are you going to the landing pad, one of the auxiliary buildings? Are you going to the research station?
Can we roll to see which place seems to look like an armory?
Sure, go ahead. Make a simple perception check.
21.
There's no such thing.
Okay. There's just not
Well, that's probably why it got shot up.
Well, okay.
It doesn't look shot up. It just looks like some wild animal took down the communications tower.
And if they had a gun, that would have solved it.
Now, okay. Listen, this is no time to criticize the stupid decisions made on this planet. What we need to do is we need to figure out what's going on here. I think we should go to the landing pad.
Okay.
All right.
That's fair.
So, as you arrive at the landing pad, you notice there's various shipping crates that have been left out in the open, and they all look like they've been ripped open.
I look inside to steal them.
Have we
The
left the
shipping
ship?
crates are empty except for food wrappers. I promise there's going to be stuff for you to steal later, sweetie. Just keep it in your pants.
Just one.
I would like to point out, if we are leaving the ship, I'm bringing every gun that I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
So all the guns on your character sheet then?
Yes.
Yeah, we're armed. I
How
mean,
many guns are on your character
You
sheet?
need to be specific.
Okay.
I've played games where the GM is like, well, you didn't specify, so you don't have any weapons.
I'm not
so.
that big an asshole. I'm just a curmudgeon.
Now, all right. So, obviously,
Give it time.
the inside of the crates is what the original supply run was going to be.
Yeah. There is one crate that's different from the rest. It's large and looks like it could easily accommodate a living creature of some kind, and it looks like it was forced out from the inside. Well, forced open from the inside.
Okay.
wait, was it Mothra?
It was not Mothra!
Can I roll for it to be Mothra?
Go ahead.
Natural
Fail.
20.
It's 7. I mean, it's not good. So
Well, this seems to suggest one obvious answer, but I think further investigation is needed. If what was in that thing broke out, killed everyone, ate all the food, and left a mess behind, to be frank, we got to figure out what it is and neutralize it. Was there any creatures on the original supply mission?
None. It was supposed to be just dried food goods.
Interesting.
okay.
There could have been a smuggling ring or something. Whatever.
Are we in Aliens? Is this Aliens right now?
No, I did that 4 years ago. I don't repeat myself.
Okay, fair enough.
All right. Well,
Except
You
that
should
one
go check
time
that
you
out
did.
at youtube.com/D20live.
But not until after the panel.
Not till after the panel.
Not until after the panel.
But
Okay.
please subscribe and follow us.
So let's see here. What do you guys think? The comm tower? Do you want to check some other area next? What do you guys think?
I think we should split the party.
No. No.
This isn't Alien.
Now listen here. Listen here. I'm not saying that I am vulnerable, weak, and easy to kill. I'm just saying that we are going to be better if we stick a little bit closer together and not spread out too thin. So where do we go next, do you think?
I'm not the smart one. I can't make this decision for us.
Bill, what looks like it would be a good idea to investigate?
I will concur with it, whatever decision you make, Captain.
Bill, there's no one else looking. You can say whatever you want. You can speak freely.
I feel like I should roll bluff for that because I'm secretly thinking I'm bailing as soon as this goes wrong.
I get a bonus to sense motive, you know.
I have 10
I
on
love how
piloting.
none of you have
I
made a
could
decision
probably
about
pilot
what
the
to
ship.
inspect in this area, but you're deciding what your escape plan is when it does go sideways. Good job, team.
All right.
Are you saying that it won't go sideways? Can we quote you on that?
Now, the only thing else we have to investigate here is the ship itself, which we can just do that real quick if you want to.
Okay.
All right.
I concur.
Do I have to make all the decisions around here as the captain?
I'll go in.
Okay.
I'm like the strong. I'm like the strong one. So
What are you
I'll
guys
go,
like just sending him in the head so you can shoot him in the back when it's time to run?
I'm gonna take things.
All right. I'm going in with Thunk, so let's go.
All right.
All right. So you head up the gangplank of the Prodigious, and as you start exploring it, it seems relatively abandoned.
Okay.
A lot of the standard equipment is in there that you would find in a ship, but all of the foods have been ransacked. So, where do you want to go? Do you want to inspect maybe the cockpit? Do you want to go to the engines?
Since Thunk
Cargo bay?
has been on lots of ships before, he would know where would valuables be.
That would be in the crew quarters.
Yeah, that's where I'm going.
Cool.
Question, Mike.
Yeah.
We've determined that there's no one around, right?
Best as you can tell, no one rolled survival to see footprints.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not my specialty.
So, that's cool.
No one rolled to check for footprints, signs of life.
Do we have like
So,
scanners
the
that can scan
chances
for life
of-
signs?
Don't I have like a
No one
truck?
asked.
Okay.
I
so,
was going to ask, but nobody said anything.
well, we don't have a science officer.
Still have
I'm an
ship
engineer.
Sensors. You could have just said, Mike, we want to scan for life, and I would have told you.
Anyway,
it was
so
here.
my question is,
Yeah.
would anybody besides us possibly hear if I was to randomly shoot something?
I
Because
can't tell you that.
Because as much as we are in space, this is still Pathfinder in space, and I don't want to find out that this ship is a mimic. So can I shoot the ship?
Can you wait? Hold on. Can you
Go ahead, champ.
Could you wait until we're outside? We're no longer. in
No,
the
it's like
ship?
when we're leading up to the ship.
Okay.
All right,
He already
so as you're
described
all-
us going to the
as
ship
you're all
before I could
walking
say
up,
this.
Akira readies his blaster. Make your attack roll on an inanimate ship.
18 plus 9.
Cool. You hit the ship, and it does a little bit of damage to the exterior hull plating.
Perfect.
That wasn't very nice.
Is there any groans or?
Not from it. Not that you can hear from inside the ship.
Good.
In the distance, you can hear roaring.
Okay, so the mimic is that way. Let's not go that way.
You know, it might not be a mimic. It might be something other than a mimic.
There's something worse than a mimic. Is it a gazebo?
fuck yeah! There's shit here worse than a mimic.
A space gazebo.
Is it a gazebo?
It's not a goddamn gazebo.
All right.
Do I have a roll that can help me identify what is making that roar?
Go ahead. It would be a life sciences roll.
Life science. Oh, I do not have that.
Oh, I do.
Do you have basic intelligence?
Yes.
Just roll that.
17 total.
I rolled 10.
It's a large animal, probably predatory.
How large?
Ooh, he's a
So like Godzilla large?
no, about person-sized, maybe a little bit bigger.
Okay, so a person-sized Mothra. Got it.
It's not fucking Mothra.
All right.
I
Is it
feel like
Bob?
as soon as we see it, you're gonna make it Mothra.
I don't have stats for Mothra.
Okay.
Make it up. You're the DM.
Upon
Say
entering the
that's a
ship,
twist.
I have an idea.
Okay.
All right. Is there equipment on the ship that is? First of all, does the power work on the ship at all, or?
It's off now, but you could turn it on if you go to the cockpit.
Okay. I want to go to the cockpit and try to turn on the ship to try to use its own sensors to track its own crew.
Okay.
So, what happens when we turn on the ship in the cockpit?
Well, the ship powers on,
Okay.
and you start to hear a skittering sound coming from down the hallway.
Nice. So, is there a way for us, I would probably know this. Is there a way to use the ship's own sensors to try to give an idea of what else is on the ship?
Of course.
With us? Okay.
Yeah.
Any particular checks for that?
No, you can just check.
All right.
Just say you are actively doing that.
I'm actively using the ship's sensors to determine what else is on the ship with us.
Okay, there are 2 unidentified life signs on the ship. One that is quickly approaching the cockpit. The other is currently around the engines.
Fantastic.
Good thing I'm by the door.
Yeah.
All right, I cocked my weapon.
Yeah,
If in fact space weapons are cocked, I don't know.
I'm readying my rifle just in
All right.
case.
All right. So you start hearing a very particular sound. It sounds like someone's crawling through an air duct. I don't know how to make that sound, but we've all seen Die Hard, so let's just let that one go.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. And you just hear the heavy boom, 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 boom of something
So-
coming through the air ducts.
So is this like right above us?
Yes.
Okay,
Can we actually see the ducks, or is it like behind bulkheads?
It's behind bulkheads, but
never
there's
mind.
vents that you can try and peer through. If you want to go up and take a peek,
I'm
I
going,
can I take a peek with the front of my gun?
the gun will be taking the peek, not you. Sorry,
gonna
Leon, you were trying to say something?
Oh, I want to shoot the vent and then shoot into the vent.
Okay, I would like to call out to the vent to make sure it is not a crew member first, and then shoot
Why?
it after we have determined that it is a monster.
Well, didn't the sensor say it was 2 unidentified
I
living
feel-
objects?
I feel
if
really-
it couldn't identify its own crew, it's a pretty shitty ship.
That's a good point. I feel really strongly about shooting the vent and shooting into the vent.
It's your decision. I'm
Yeah,
not going to
well-
tell
okay,
you what to
well-
do.
I'm just saying, what do I roll?
Okay,
for?
I'm going to start talking.
Go ahead.
I'm going to say,
Yeah.
person or creature inside the vent, please identify yourself. We are here to help. I am Bill.
I rolled a 14.
Okay.
And Bill's trying to talk to it.
So Bill tries to talk. You hear a hiss coming from the vent. Leon, what'd you get?
I got a 14.
Cool. Let me check what this thing's stats are.
Oh, he statted it out. That's not menacing at all.
All right. Leon?
Yes.
What gun did you use?
Oh, I'm sorry. The machine gun.
Okay,
So the guns open fire into the air duct.
Yeah.
okay,
And
Bill breaks character for
the
a second.
hissing
It's
is
like, oh,
still
come
co-
on.
The hissing is still coming at you.
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
Do I,
Was there any like guttural screams from the hissing?
Do I know if any damage was done?
You have no way of telling, but there's nothing seeping from the bulkheads
Okay.
or anything like that.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so Bill says, okay, I'm doing this. I pull my gun and I start shooting too.
Go ahead.
Okay. Do we roll initiative now or what?
Well, because you're just shooting into the bulkhead, the damn thing isn't there yet.
Okay. Just making sure.
It's fun though.
It's fun shooting at the ship that we're trying to jack.
What is my actual attack
We're not paying
roll?
attention to ammo, are we?
You should be.
Yeah. You should.
Mike?
Yeah.
What is my actual attack roll?
It's where it says attack bonus on that line. there.
attack bonus.
Okay, 6. Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I got 18.
18? Cool. You hear a loud screech coming from the bulkhead. And
Hey.
you see blue fluid starting to drip from it.
I didn't roll damage.
I know, but you hit it, so that's going to be the effect.
Okay, 6.
Cool. Let me make a note on my notebook. I made my note.
It's funny that nobody tried to just communicate with it.
No, Bill did.
Like,
He was right next to you.
Literally said that.
yeah, no. For me, I was totally okay with shooting it. I'm just saying for everyone else, it's weird. Never mind.
All right.
Were you
now
in some
everyone-
like weird rage of being like, "Ah!" and you can't hear the people talking next to you?
So,
Yeah.
as the sound approaches, the air duct is knocked out and it slams into the ground, and a long blue tentacle with a sharp claw on the end of it just snakes out, and you see what looks like a human head crawling out of the vent. It's missing its lower jaw.
Oh.
Its skin is basically leathery and tanned, and it's getting a weird tint of blue. The teeth are becoming fangs, and it is horribly hissing at you. Anyone can roll a life sciences to determine what the shit this monster is.
While I'm doing that, I also want to try to telepathically communicate with it.
Cool. You also might wanna-
15 on life sciences.
Cool. Life sciences, Skitch, you wanted to try to communicate with it?
Sure, telepathically.
Go ahead.
Basically, hey, did you happen to see a bunch of crew members from this ship anywhere around here? That would really help us out if you could point us their direction.
You get an angry hiss back as a reply, and then you see the body is just crawling out a little more. It also has long protracted claws. And in fact, it actually has proud member of the prodigious.
That helps.
So, roll for initiative, everyone, if you please.
Oh, okay.
16.
I'm getting terrible rolls.
I got a
on this stuff.
3.
Which means it's 9 for you.
Oh, I got a modifier. Okay, so 9, yeah.
14.
I'm waiting until I know he's paying attention.
What was your sketch?
Mine was 16.
16. Ark, what'd you get?
21.
Ark, you're going first.
Awesome.
So now, this horrible, you rolled life sciences earlier to figure out what this thing is.
Yes.
What'd you get?
It was a
No
15?
pressure.
It was 15.
I'm pretty
I
sure it was a
remember
15.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a void zombie.
What is a void zombie?
A void zombie is
Is
a
that
creature-
like just a regular zombie but
It's
void?
a lot like a regular zombie, but basically what happens is a void zombie is a kind of what happens when a human is killed by a monster known as an akata.
What's an akata?
An akata is a horrible blue jelly-like beast that bites you, and if it manages to kill you, turns you into a void zombie. And then after about 7 weeks, you turn into an akata yourself.
So this is a space vampire.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Well, it's more like a space lion vampire that doesn't like salt water.
Why salt water?
I don't know. I didn't make the damn thing.
Okay.
Do
Do
we
I have
any
salt water?
Do you have salt
Yeah.
water?
Yeah.
Is it on your sheet?
No.
I can
You
write it on
probably
my
don't have
sheet.
salt water.
All right.
I can write it on my sheet.
Now,
Do
now,
we have
space there.
replicators on this
now the
sheet?
important thing here is that we
Computer.
probably don't
Saltwater,
want to
warm.
get killed or or really hit by this thing. So, go ahead and shoot it.
Akata, you're first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm later.
Make your attack roll.
Right.
We want you to kill it.
I'm sorry, I was making sure that I had the salt water.
You do not have salt water!
It says so on my sheet, I just wrote it in. 13 plus 9.
I rolled
I can't
bluff
math
to
right
add
now.
salt water to my character sheet.
Was it a kinetic weapon or an energy weapon?
It's a squad weapon. Kinetic, K, that's what the K stands for,
Yeah.
right? Kinetic.
All right, cool. You hit the damn thing.
Yay!
Roll your damage.
Perfect. This dice. No, this dice. Plus 4. Numbers, 12.
12?
Yes.
Holy shit. So your bullets rip into the bulkhead, and this thing is actually writhing in agony and smacking around trying to get out, but you've badly punctured it, and it's now just leaking heavy amounts of blood. Skitch, it's your go.
All right. First things first, I'm going to use...
Quick question first, since
Yeah.
you told us to keep track of it. Where should we write down our current ammo?
Wherever the hell you like, I don't care. Okay. You can write it right next to the weapon.
All right. So I'm going to use one of my envoy abilities.
Yeah.
It's called Get 'em, which basically I sort of point at the void zombie. I'm like, yeah, just keep shooting at that thing until it stops moving. And
Thank
everyone
you, Captain, for that wonderful direction.
Listen, less talking, more killing. Come on. And that gives everyone, including myself. Yes. That everyone,
Keep firing, assholes.
everyone, including me, gets a morale bonus equal to +1 to all attacks against that creature.
So everyone gets a +1 in addition to what they normally get?
Yes.
Excellent.
So
It would have been great if I rolled less initiative than you.
Yeah, that's usually why you want the envoy to go first. But anyway, and then I am going to line up and take a shot with my laser rifle.
Go ahead. I'm assuming that's an energy weapon.
It is an energy weapon, and I rolled unfortunately, a 12.
You hit it.
Wow. So that's going to be only 6 fire damage, though.
Okay. Cool. You see sections of its flesh are starting to slog off and fall down to the floor, and it's making a very putrid smell. Tom,
I concur with the captain's plan. I am shooting the zombie.
I'm sure
I am
you
Bill.
are.
We think.
That is not a good number.
That is 2 numbers higher than the worst number.
That is 9.
You missed. What weapon did you use?
Oh wait, +1, 10.
What weapon did you use?
The rifle.
All right, you missed. Leon.
Yeah, I'm going to keep shooting it.
All right, knock yourself out, man.
Okay. Oh, 14 plus...
Just keep
plus one
shooting,
plus-
just keep
+8, so
shooting.
that's going to be 23.
Yeah, I feel like I hit it if I got 23, right?
Yeah, you really hit it. What weapon did you use?
Oh, my machine gun. I just
All right,
keep
just
it
roll your damage, man. You're doing great.
All
That's
right.
going to be 1 plus 6, so that's going to be 7 damage.
7. I rolled a 1, so +6, 7.
Excellent. So, was this with your machine gun?
Oh, yeah. I really hate this thing. I just
It
want
has
to.
done nothing to you.
It doesn't matter.
Yet.
It's just,
Maybe it just wanted to kiss.
it's in my way.
Maybe
and
it's just innocent in this. Maybe it's the victim.
Well, obviously it's a victim. It has
It's
proud
been
member
victimized
of.
by our weapons. Yes, that is a true statement.
Yeah.
Anyway, you open fire on it, and the body just groans in pain, slides out of the bulkhead, and collapses on the ground in front of you.
Great. I killed it.
Shoot it again. Just to be sure.
Yeah. It might like Jason Voorhees back up, like all of a sudden.
What?
Do we have fire?
I do.
Can I write that on my character sheet?
You do not have fire!
I actually have a weapon.
You can breathe fire?
Yeah. Can I breathe fire?
Yes, you can.
All right.
what?
Wait, what?
Yes,
What?
That's a thing I can do.
Yeah.
You can breathe fire?
Yeah, he can breathe fire.
Why didn't we just lead with that?
Well, you said shoot me, so I followed the captain. Okay. Okay. Once
get him.
Well, if combat is over, like it's dead, I would also like to set it on fire.
Go ahead. You breathe fire on it.
Okay.
It dies.
Cool.
Wasn't it already dead?
I just want to make sure.
It was already
You can
dead.
never
He's
tell
now
with
just
zombies.
immolated and dead. So now
So
you have
it
a
is
zombie
dead or
burning in
perfect.
the front of the cockpit.
Cool.
All right.
So what was the other unidentified thing that the sensors picked up?
I don't know. It's still at the back of the ship. You want to go find it?
We got to go to the engine.
Okay, well, since we know that it's there, let's keep an eye on it and ransack the rest of the place and save that place for last.
My analysis concludes that the zombie is dead.
Bill, you don't need to do this now. You know, there's no one else around.
That was an applause line, I guess.
It's not like there's anyone else watching us right now. You know. Anyway,
So,
I never drop character.
Except when you do.
all right. So we're going to take care of the other one, right? First,
I guess.
so it doesn't assault. We want to get the jump on it, not vice versa.
Right.
Well, no, but since we have it on sensors, we'll just keep an eye on it and make sure we get everything else first. Just in
are you
case
still
one of us
watching
dies.
the sensors?
You have to be actively watching. the
I
sensors.
didn't say that I was not watching the sensors.
Oh, so you were watching the whole sensors the whole time while you were shooting that guy?
I
Huh?
checked the sensors after we've confirmed.
Well,
that
I
the
went
zombie
first,
is dead
so
on
while
the
they were
phone.
doing their thing, I was just like, looking
That is
over.
not how
sensors.
combat
I'm
works at all.
checking the sensors.
There you go! You didn't have to roll for it. You said to look.
Oh, it was a good roll.
Was.
Does that mean he
It's a
checks the
good
sensors
roll.
better, though?
Let's just say he looked really hard.
Yeah.
All right. You succeeded at looking
Perception.
at the monitor. It's still there. Except it's moving to the cargo bays now.
All right.
Is that further away from us?
Well, no, it's closer to you
Okay.
because the engines are at the back of the ship.
So it's moving this way.
Roughly.
Okay.
You could, lock the doors.
We can't just hang
No,
out.
well,
in the
okay, no,
cockpit.
we'll wait until it leaves the cargo bay, because the cargo bay is where cargo is.
And you're not done looting?
We haven't started.
I barely even started.
I'd like to loot one thing.
All right, fine.
What was on the body of the thing we just killed before we burnt it?
It doesn't matter. I'm sorry, but whatever it was, it's gone. So that's
All
on
right,
me.
all right, all right.
Any gold or
listen,
experience?
listen,
Nothing at all?
No.
Let's just go after the other one. If it's in the cargo bay, I have a sneaking suspicion that the cargo's already been ransacked by these things already. So
Then, if that's the case, shouldn't we
let's-
just leave the ship and lock the door behind us?
we could, but we could also scrap parts of the ship for our own. Also, I just do not like leaving something like that around and alive because it will be a risk for anyone else that comes here. Keep in mind that this planet is supposed to be eventually, a place for other people to live on, not for, space zombies.
Well, then we just nuke it from orbit.
Because there's already a station here.
I'm gonna check my equipment list to see if we have.
You don't have a nuke.
Listen, okay,
Who said yet?
Thunk,
Yes.
you're with me.
It's on my
Let's go to
character
the cargo
sheet. We
bay.
If it means I get to kill something else, I'm
Yes,
coming with you. All right.
it probably will.
All right, I'm coming.
All right.
You knew this was going to happen.
I've accepted that now. Now I'm just trying to salvage the situation as best I can. Thank
Well,
you.
we would love to salvage this ship.
Tough shit. No one's getting what they want tonight.
All right.
All right, so I'm going to just have my gun out, try to keep as aware as possible as we approach the cargo area.
I'm going to stay in the cockpit and keep looking at the monitor.
All right. You can see. So it's you two are going, right?
Yeah.
Wait,
so-
are we Scooby doing it? Are we
Yes.
splitting up? Okay, all right.
Splitting the party.
All right.
Always the best idea.
You enter into the cargo bay area. There's a lot of most of the crates seemed like they were emptied out before this thing attacked. You can see, because the lights are kind of flickering, you can see a large lumbering creature that's just moving around. And as the lights flicker from you entering into the room, you see a large, sort of lion-shaped blue form with heavy claws raking across the ground and cutting up the deck as it goes across, with long tendril-like hair and a long snout in front of it with glowing yellow eyes. And
Oh
it
crap,
matches
it's
the
Howard the
description.
Duck.
What?
It's Howard the Duck.
It's not Howard the Duck. It's a blue
Nothing
monster.
he described as anything like Howard the
How
Duck.
does that sound like Howard the Duck?
Well, we're in space, right? I don't know. Pulling stuff out of nowhere.
What are you just being an asshole today? What is this? It's not
today.
today, is it?
I love you, Mike.
Should we
don't
kill
love
it,
you.
Captain?
All right. Quick question.
Yes.
Am I within 30 feet of the cockpit?
No.
Okay. Just,
Yeah, you left the cockpit. I'm there, though. What did you want to do?
I'm not sure how large the ship is. That's all I'm
You can use the comms. You all have comm units.
Oh.
Sure.
It's
I
just
was trying to use the telepathy. That's why I was.
yes, but you left the cockpit.
Sure. Okay. I don't know what the size of the ship is.
Long.
Okay. Got it. You said it matched the description of.
An Akata,
Okay.
the creature that would make void zombies.
Got it. Oh, so basically, I'm going to have us back out of the cargo bay while I go to comms and say, Kira,
Yo.
Bill, I think we found the source of the problem here.
Is it in the cargo bay?
It's in the cargo bay, yes.
Cool.
So let's get rid of it.
Okay.
So you
Open
can,
to suggestions.
getting over here would be a good idea.
Cool. We go, I guess.
Let's see if it notices you. How about
Actually,
that?
does it have any
I'm
internal...
pretty sure it does.
Does the ship have, like, any internal laser batteries or any, like, internal self-defenses that we could
Why
use?
would it have that?
I don't know.
What practical point would that be?
Our ship has it.
What type
No,
of
it
ship
doesn't.
is this?
It should.
Tough shit, it doesn't.
All right.
Yes, that's it. Yes, this is the ship we live on. We're gonna booby trap it with landmines. It's so safe. Return to Bender. No.
All right. It noticed me, didn't it?
Yeah, I totally noticed you.
Good.
Because you weren't hiding.
I wasn't.
Do you want to close the door?
Yes.
Okay, you shut the door. So it immediately sees the two of you. It turns and it starts to charge at you. You slam the door shut, and you just see it pound, and it makes a dent in the door.
Great. Okay, that buys us a few seconds of time.
How long does it take to actually get there from the cockpit?
About a couple minutes. Fine, like 12 seconds.
A couple of minutes, they're dead if every round is 6 seconds.
Fine, it's like 12 seconds. And as you're getting there, it's pounding down the door a second time, and it's just bulking away from the pressure.
Is it possible to isolate the cargo room and filter the air out of it?
Yeah.
Okay, do I need to roll engineering for that?
Yes, you do.
Okay, Captain,
Actually,
I
no,
have-
that's computers.
What's that? Computers. Okay, I have that too.
Cool.
Captain, I suggest we filter all the air out of the cargo bay.
You should be doing it instead of suggesting it.
I concur.
Bill, if you keep this act up in this situation,
That is one number worse than the last time you rolled a bad number.
I rolled 14.
All right, so you start venting the air out, but it's happening very slowly.
Okay.
And as it does, the monster busts down the door and snarls at all of you.
all right.
Okay,
can I just
so
burn this
now
one
we've just created a small vacuum, is what you're saying.
Not really.
not
You didn't
really.
close the door behind you. It's just pumping air through.
Yeah, it hasn't done anything. We're not out in space.
No, but I mean, like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love how this monster is now in front of you snarling. It's like, did we make a vacuum? That's so not your biggest problem right now.
All right. Initiative again?
Yes, please.
Did I leave the stove on?
Unfortunately, I only rolled an 11.
All right.
Oh, I got 20, so.
So that means you have 26.
Oh, gosh. I'm definitely going first.
What is the chicken?
I have 13.
Who had 13? Tom?
Yeah.
Cool. Ark, what'd you get?
15.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And Leon got so much initiative he should go twice, but that's not how the system works, so we move on with our lives.
All right.
Leon, It's in front of you. It's snarling. It's monstrous. It's terrifying. If it bites you and kills you, you'll turn into a thing with a tongue. What do you want to do?
I feel like that burning thing worked really well last time.
It did. It was surprisingly effective.
Okay.
Fire.
Now, you said, I think we talked about this before, I can just do that and not even have to roll the...
No, you don't have to, as long as you don't hit anyone in front of you. That's
Okay.
Is there anyone in front of you
Everyone
right
get
now?
behind me.
Well, yeah, you can move
You say
stand back.
you say as we wait for our turns to move.
Yeah.
3d6.
Is this the dragon gland thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
So,
Because he had a surgically enhanced
All right.
dragon
So roll
flamethrower
this 3
installed
times.
in his
Yeah.
neck.
Okay.
well, actually, that's one.
It's
five,
great.
Then roll these two.
Okay. 5,
He's a horrible person to make out with.
5.
10, 2, okay, it's 12. I rolled 12 damage.
Excellent.
You can also breathe acid.
No, it's just the one.
Just
he
fire.
just has fire.
Yeah. That would be neat, but no.
Anyways, so cool. And it's yours.
Thanks.
All right, and next in the initiative order is Arakada.
Did he react to getting burned? Like
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Very negatively. He hissed at you. He was
all right.
screaming. There was raging. He
All right.
pounded the door against the ground.
I just want to know.
Wait,
that
he's using the door as a weapon?
Yes.
It's just.
Thank you
I
for
love
giving me
this
that
guy.
idea.
All right. It's important to me that I know that it was in pain.
It is in pain. It's
Okay.
suffering.
All right.
Okay, so just so I have like the scenario of where we are, we're in a corridor, right?
Yep.
How big is this corridor?
About 10 feet across.
How wide is this creature?
Less than 10 feet across. It's a
Okay.
medium-sized creature. I just said it was large for ambiance.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I would like to get 5 feet away from it, but not within melee range, and hold my action until he is within melee range so I can hit him with my pike.
Okay.
I'm saving ammo.
All right. You foresee more monsters in this location?
I foresee more monsters this night. Unless, we're going to go and resupply ammo somewhere.
No, you really aren't.
So I'm saving it for the boss. That I'll never use ammo on him either because there might be something worse later. And then at
Probably
the end of the
something worse
game,
later.
I will just not have used my ammo.
Moving on. Tom, what you doing?
Okay, I would like to feint him so I can get a sneak
Like
attack
fall
in.
over?
No, I don't. I always
I
forget
know,
how
I'm
to
just being a
pronounce it.
shit stain. Go ahead, man. Make a feint roll.
Okay, so I'm going to basically,
Roll bluff with a +4 bonus, right?
I'm going to throw something to make him think that's the attack, and then
Okay.
shoot him when he's distracted.
So you have pocket sand.
Yeah, sure.
Space
pocket sand.
This is my attack. Ha! It's gonna. If you do it right, it's gonna go.
Here, boy, fall for the bait.
Well, I mean,
take it.
if I throw it right in his face, he's not going to see the sniper bullet coming.
It's a very complicated plan.
Roll the bluff.
All right. I was going to do stealth, but I get a higher roll for bluff. Okay, 9 plus 11, 20.
All right, let me just see if that works.
Oh, yeah, a +4 because
So it's 24 then, right?
Yeah, so 24.
That's a lot.
Did the pocket sand work?
Of course, the pocket sand works because my life sucks.
Okay, so now
Can we say it's a rock?
You said it. We established it was pocket sand. You
Okay.
cannot change the
All
substance mid-throw. He's flat-footed now because you did the feint
Okay.
attack. So
I'm going to shoot him. Oh, that's good. 16 plus 6 is 22.
Energy or kinetic?
Kinetic.
Cool. That's going to hit quite easily. Make your damage roll.
And you roll bonus D8 for your damage.
Oh, right. Forgot about that. So 3 plus 4, 7 plus 3.
3?
So 10 altogether.
Oh, I was hoping it was just 3 damage.
Like
Cool.
it would just
you
be
hope
3
that?
damage,
So
Mike.
between the fire breath in its face and the sniper bullet that has now penetrated its brain, the Akata is now leaking blue goo onto the ground in intense agony, and it's trying to blink to regain its vision. It is Skitch's go, I believe. No, it's Ark. Do you want to go now, or otherwise it's the monster's go?
Has it come within 5 feet of me?
It hasn't moved yet. But it's going to be its turn,
Okay.
and it's not going to go after you. It's going to go after the 2 people that have heard it.
Yes, but we are in a very small corridor.
Yes, it will move within 5 feet of you.
Yeah, I mean, We're fighting back to back, so
Yeah. So then
On
I
the
will
line of
go
death,
when it is in range.
Yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
All right, so it's now moving into attack. Arcada, you wanted to attack?
Yes, I did. Also, I have a question.
Go ahead.
What is stellar mode and how do I use it?
You sit still for a minute and think about the stars.
This is very inconvenient in battle.
Well, maybe if you turned it on before you got here, that would have been a good idea.
Obviously, I am not praising the sun hard enough. Okay, no. Never mind.
What? What happened?
It's not my turn anymore.
What happened?
Natural 4.
You got a natural 4?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you? Why? It's like you got a 1, man. It's not that bad. Suck it up. You missed. Life sucks. We move on.
That's what I was trying to say. Just move on, and you guys are making a big deal out of it. What the hell?
Because I'm here to shame you.
So who does he attack?
Oh. 1-2 from the people who attacked him. Cool. Leon, he's coming for you.
All right. Yay. Let's do this.
Let's rumble.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to find who his attack. This is the first time I've gotten an attack off all night.
40 minutes in.
Yeah. Shut up. Does a 21 hit you?
Yes. Actually, wait.
I don't know any of these rules.
Yes, it does.
You
It's
tell
kinetic.
me.
It's kinetic, right?
Yeah, it's kinetic.
It does hit him by
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
All right.
Barely, but it does.
Just got one
Yeah.
of you. Thank God. I was gonna
This
cry.
is why I'm sitting here next to you, I think.
Yeah.
So I can double check everything.
Thank you.
It all depends on how much.
5 damage.
5?
Yeah.
Okay.
And make a fortitude roll really quick. So I know what that is.
Wait, what?
Roll a
Roll to
d20.
not turn into a
And add
zombie.
8 to it.
Roll D20 and add 8. Oh,
24.
All right, he's fine.
Okay, you're fine. And so you've lost 5 stamina points.
that's not too bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, Skitch, it's your turn.
All right. I'm going to use my combination of my move action to point to the things like, guys, he's still alive. I thought you guys were good at your jobs here. And use get him. And then I'm going to use my standard
It's not
action.
really an inspirational phrase. I think you
It's
could do
not-
that a little better.
Do you have a
Listen,
gun
not
in your
making it
inventory
inspirational per
too?
se.
You know, it's just like the speech in Remember the Titans.
Listen. No, I'm saving my inspirational one for my standard action because that's inspiring boost. I'm going
To yourself.
No, I can't do it to myself. I have to do it to Thunk because he's the one who took damage.
Okay.
I'm basically saying to him like, listen, you fought harder things than this. You've survived without any problems whatsoever. I have entire confidence that you'll get through this unscathed. And he recovers 11 stamina points, so he's back to max.
All right.
I am entirely competent and
like I
functional.
did
Thank you
nothing.
for your
Yes,
input.
it is.
I hate you.
That's what an envoy does.
Yeah, you
You're
should have gone.
not nice.
You should have gone for the healer first, man. Like,
Yeah,
I
but-
am following the rules for a monster, which states that they go after the things that hurt them, like you people do to me.
I'm just. Pro tip, everyone: the envoy is like the bard. It's the DM's worst enemy.
I hate you all so much. Let's move on, shall we? It's
All
the
right.
top of the round, Leon.
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted to fire it again, but according to this, I can only do that every few minutes.
Yes, that is
So-
true. Unless you spend a resolve point, and it'll go right away. And you have-
point, you have.
Oh.
You have 5 of those, so you can spend one and do it right away. If you
I
want.
really do want to do it again.
if you like.
All right, so I'm going to spend a
You
resolve.
feeling it? You feeling
do.
like burning my monster?
It's fun.
I bet it is, you pile
all
of
right,
crap.
All right. 12. I got 12 damage again. It's not too bad.
He gathered up his strength and let out a mighty blast.
Of fire that immolated the creature, and it roared in pain and started banging its head in agony until it flopped down on the floor, gave one last gasp, and died.
Great.
You have successfully killed an Akata.
Okay.
well, that one wasn't hard, so I'm not really worried about the other ones.
Fuck you.
I didn't have to shoot a single bullet that time.
All right. So now can we loot things?
Sure.
It just feels like it's
What
time.
do we loot?
Well, okay, we still kind of technically have a job to finish first.
Yeah, part 1, resupply. So, what do we loot?
We're resupplying the planet, not our ship.
Well, if we
Boring.
don't resupply our ship, we can't use it, thus not able to do it. There's
You're
list
able
we
to
have
drain
do
the
here.
battery cells quite adequately to power your ship for at least double the active time you would normally have.
Okay.
In addition, you gain, let's say, a good 2,000 credits worth of luxuries that you've taken from the crew quarters.
Cool.
Because that was left unmolested.
Okay.
Odd, but
Is
sure.
there anything else you're trying to take?
Bullets.
Fine. You each get an additional canister of your weapons of choice.
How much is in a canister?
A full charge.
A full charge.
Yeah, it's like a full clip.
So I'm back.
So you get a full clip.
It'll
Yep.
say on your
No,
thing,
like Leon, you
40.
just add an extra clip onto that.
Oh, okay.
A full one of those 40s.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, okay.
That
So
makes
when
up
that
for
goes
the
empty, you pop it in.
two I've used. Where was I keeping track of those?
All right.
Oh, there
Are
it
you
is.
guys sufficiently satisfied with your plundering here?
I guess.
I love how
Of
no
the
one's
ship.
actually looking at the ship's computers to find out what happened, because that was kind of your job.
We haven't got that far yet.
You were in the
Again,
cockpit!
Yeah, and then we saw the monster in the cargo bay, which we then gone and dealt with it.
All right.
So now we're going back to the cockpit, and then we'll find out what happened.
All right. Let's see here. The one who's best at computers is you, Bill, right?
That would be correct. I am Bill.
Damn it, Bill. This is not.
Wait,
the
what was
time
your name
for
again?
this.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch it.
All right.
My name is very easy to remember, but your question
Bill,
is
Bill, will you
appreciated. My name is
please
Bill.
check the
I am here to
systems to make
Thank
sure?
you, Bill. We appreciate your help.
Bill, can you please check the systems to make sure we understand as much as we can what the frack happened here?
That was pretty accusatory. I don't actually think he appreciates you, Bill.
I'm going to
I'm-
do
I'm-
what he said.
I'm going to roll intimidate.
On Bill?
He's a robot.
He's my crew member.
I know, but like,
I rolled a 24.
Bill, make a will save.
Okay.
It's just basically just do what I'm asking.
I'm not doing this. They're doing it. I don't get it.
I have rolled 11 on my will save.
Okay.
You are somewhat intimidated as much as an android could be, despite the fact that you know he in no way can physically harm you. I don't understand it either, but that's just
He
The
hurt his
longer we're on
feelings.
this planet, the more likely we're gonna die. That's my MO when I'm on most places. Okay.
Yes, Captain. Okay, so I'm going to do what he said.
All right,
All
so
right,
roll your
computers roll.
computers.
Okay, computers roll.
Go ahead.
So
You sound angry, Skitch.
I'm the captain. I'm supposed to be.
14.
14.
Yes.
You access the crew logs and the manifest, which lists all the cargo that they were supposed to have. However, you notice there is one discrepancy. The large-ass fucking crate on the outside is not listed in the manifest in any way.
The what on that?
The crate on the outside where the monster
Oh,
probably came
I
from.
thought I heard you say crayon.
The large-ass crayon where the monster probably came from is the sentence you thought you heard.
You can see how I was confused.
I am just making sure it's getting entered into the official record at this point.
It's been entered into the record, sir.
Yeah.
yep,
All right.
that is what Bill sees.
All right. So that doesn't necessarily answer why that thing is here, unless there's something else.
Were
we can't
they transporting the large crayon?
Bill, you notice that you didn't manage to access the captain's personal logs with that roll. So you can try again and try and reach his logs.
Okay.
Can I assist
Do I
him
get
on
any
that
kind
matter?
of
Yeah, go
penalty
ahead.
on the roll?
Roll a
or?
d20 add a +2 if you get more than 10.
I rolled a 19, so I rolled technically a 27. on my
Then you get to add 2 to your
plus
roll,
2.
Bill.
Yep.
I got 29.
Cool. The captain's logs reveal that he actually was bribed to take on the crate.
He just wrote that in his log, did he?
Yeah.
It's like, dude, this extra money I got from taking
Dear
this
Captain's
crate
log,
is gonna be
today I
so-
accepted a
Skitch-
bribe.
so-
It was
got
a good
perfectly.
one.
I don't even need
Sweet.
to tell you the entry.
Look, I do not expect any negative repercussions. Void zombies? That's not going to happen to
love
us.
He had no idea what was in there. He was just paid in excess of 5,000 credits to take it on.
Okay. Well, that answers a lot about what happened here, at least. So, at this point, we've taken care at least. Oh, shit. How long has it been since this crew was sent over here?
About 3 weeks.
oh,
And the question you, I believe, is asking is how long it takes for them to gestate?
No. How many crew members were there on the ship?
Oh, like 6.
All
We
right.
killed
Research
one.
station. What?
And we killed one.
Yeah, you killed one. And on top of that, the research station had a good 20-some-odd people.
Okay,
All right,
here's-
there are roars in them darn distance, son.
All
Wait,
right.
so wait. So the monster was in the crayon. How big was the crayon?
I said it was a large-size crate. It's not a crayon.
Well, okay. It's a crate, fine. But it's a large-sized crate, and you did say that it was a large-sized creature, so there should have only been one in the crate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
Then you emphasized plural of these things.
Yes.
Where did the rest of them come
because here's the thing.
Oh.
You even said when
Some
one
of
of
the
these things
zombies
have been a zombie
turned
for long
into-
enough,
Right,
they
yeah,
become
yeah.
one
Okay,
of
now I
those.
get it. Now I get it.
And
Okay.
that means.
The hills are alive with the sound of "You're gonna fucking die."
Listen, okay.
One of them
I
was
still have that nuke that I wrote in my inventory.
All right.
So
You do not have a nuke.
All right.
Okay, so
Is
one of
there-
them-
Is there a way for us to communicate back with the client real quick here?
Yeah, just go back to your ship and communicate to them.
All right, we need to tell them about what's happening here because we either going to need a pay raise real quick or just a,
Well, I'm all for arguing for the pay raise because, as far as I am concerned, we were told to resupply and investigate.
Yes.
We have resupplied.
And we've investigated.
So we can get the hell out of Dodge now, right?
Well, we haven't resupplied yet because we've dropped the supplies. Just going to get fucking eaten here, okay?
so
we're not-
let's not supply them.
Right. So either they're going to pay us extra to kill them or they're not, and we're just going to leave.
Okay.
That's
I
it.
like this plan.
All right.
I'm proud to be a part of it.
So let's go back to the no refunds and get in touch with our client real quickly.
Cool. You arrive back on your ship.
We did lock the ship,
I
right?
believe that you did, and that's
Okay.
fine. You lock the door again when you get on there?
Yes.
All right, cool. So nothing's on your ship.
Yay.
I'm assuming you go up to your sensors and check.
Yeah.
Yes?
However, you get a reply back, so you're messaging the client?
Yep. It's like, by the way, out of character, what is the name of the creature that we were dealing with?
An Akata. A-K-A-T-A.
Akata, okay. Hello. This is the captain of the No Refund. I have some good news and some not good news for you. Good sirs.
Yes.
Okay, the good news is that we understand what happened to the crew that you sent out here in the first place. The bad news is that it seems that the captain of that crew took, what's the technical term for this? A substantive bribe to take a highly dangerous creature onto this planet, which in turn got loose and killed everyone here, and now we might have a station full of Akata and or void zombies or both.
Oh, so you checked the entire facility for survivors?
We haven't yet, but...
Oh, cool. Get back to me. Come back to me when you get that done.
Piece of shit.
So wait, wasn't the plan that if they weren't going to pay us extra, we were just going to leave?
It's up to you.
All right.
Starting up the engines.
Now that you're planet side, can I explain some of the other buildings that are here?
Okay.
Yes.
One of them does happen to be a cryopod room, which is a cryopod room is in the event of an catastrophic emergency, the entire room is sealed off and someone goes into cryostasis until someone comes to rescue them.
Right.
Okay.
So
So this is going to sound like a really odd question, but roll with it. Does anybody have female clothing? Because this is a space game, and if we're going to find some frozen person locked in a box, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be a young girl.
It doesn't say so on my equipment list.
all right. I'm going to assume
I was like, what
that the
kind of
cryopod
Bugs Bunny
area
plant do you
has
have here?
fatigues for people to wear over there. Okay. All right. There is the client has made a point. Let's at the very least check the cryopod area for survivors. Let's load up because we've run into any more of these Akatas.
Does our
The
ship...
comms going off again.
What?
Oh, from the client.
Okay.
Do try to get any records you can from the research station too. Thank you.
It's almost like these guys can hear us all the time.
This is a really stupid fetch quest, I'm saying.
Listen. It's almost like this is being a little bit contrived. I'm just saying.
Okay.
We
Can our ship sensors check for other signs of life?
Yeah,
So we can do all of this from the comfort of our ship.
you can.
Let's do that.
All right.
Engines are still warming up, by the way.
There is in fact a sign of life coming from the cryopod area.
Okay.
Cool.
Just one?
Just one.
All right.
Little girl. And there are others coming from the hills.
Oh, jeez.
What are you singing?
The hills are alive with the sound of zombies.
Oh, I see.
All right.
We have guns on the ship that we can shoot at those, right?
Oh, shit.
That's true, yeah.
So, wait. The only life signs we detected is the one in the cryo area and then a bunch of stuff over in the hills.
Yeah.
In the research
So
area.
let us just shoot everything in the hills, and then when it's safe, go rescue the not girl from the cryopod.
And then we got to go to the research station and get stuff there. We're not going to get paid.
Yeah.
Are you frustrated, Skitch?
I'd break something on this ship, but it's mine, and I don't want to do that.
You could break something on the other ship.
It's
that
basically
one doesn't have
ours, technically.
That's true, but we already shot it up quite a bit. That felt pretty good.
anybody. Okay.
I'm in
You wanna
favor
kick
of
the
breaking
crates on the
something
way
the
out,
other
son?
ship.
Maybe.
All right, go do that. All right.
Okay. Do we go for the crowd pod first? Wait for these things to come off the hills and just mow them down, guys.
I say we lift the ship, not maybe into orbit, but the nuke from orbit option's still there.
How much
and we
fuel
just kind
reserves
of,
is that going to cost us?
How much what?
How much fuel reserves is that going to cost us to do
Fuel's
that?
not listed on my sheet. We have tons of it.
That's a really good point.
Unless it's written on that sheet.
I don't see anything here offhand. No.
However, as our DM lovingly told us, we just got a whole bunch of energy from the engines of that ship. And we totally would not be so irresponsible to not have had enough energy to go home. So we're just going to burn off the new stuff we got so we can go into, suborbit and just fire everything.
We just need to go high enough that they can't jump high enough to get at us and just keep blasting them.
You're worried about leaping a kata?
Yeah.
What if one gets in the engine and swirls around and
Swirls around.
That's why we fly just high enough that they can't jump high enough to reach us, so they're still within range that we don't have to really aim that hard.
This is something you learn in standard piloting school protocol. I've read.
To hover slightly in the air and murder the living hell out of a kata.
No, just high enough so they don't get into any of the engines.
fair enough.
That's
All right. So, is that what you're doing? You're hunting the Akata in the hills?
I mean,
do it.
how long is this going to take us? You think?
Depends on
Depends on how much we argue about it. Let's just go up and kill them.
All right. So
All in favor of going up and killing them.
I find this plan sensible.
So for the next hour or so,
There's that many of
I'm
them?
summarizing what happens.
Okay.
Oh, we don't get to roll?
No, we're gonna move. We're moving on.
We're taking
Almost like there's
gonna
other
be
combat
rolling.
waiting for you.
We already won.
Could have
It's
sworn that
fine.
a combat was all of these undead zombies, unless
Oh
that was.
God, no! This gets much more elaborately horrible than that.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Someone's clapping.
Your
for
support
our
is
elaborate
Someone
appreciated.
believes in me. Thank you. I don't know who you are, but isn't that he's
I think they
praying.
just believe that we're going to totally ruin your plans,
So, you spend the.
Hoping everything dies.
Thank you.
including us, I'm assuming.
Yes.
There we
Cool.
go.
That can happen. We're still not at the end yet. So you start flying around the countryside, basically blasting a kata back to hell in good, wholesome fashion. And when
Yay.
you pretty much think you've got the situation resolved, you touch back down. And where
Check
do
the
you want
sensors again.
Yeah,
Just
there's
in
nothing
case. Want to make sure we got them all.
Okay.
And?
You did.
But the research station and the crowd pod area are still as they were before.
Yeah. You
Just the
didn't shoot
one
that.
life
Good.
sign.
Right. Okay.
The one life sign.
In the crowd pod area, yes.
I think we're going to need to upgrade our sensors by the look that Mike is giving me right now.
You'll understand why I'm smiling.
All right. Okay.
Is this something where vampires can't be seen
Why'd
through
you just
mirror
defy on the
things?
fucking cryopod?
All right.
We go to the cryopod.
All right. Bastards.
Jeez.
All right, so you arrive in the cryopod area. You have to, Tom, make a computer's roll to open up the door.
Okay. 12 plus 12. 24.
You easily open up the door. Inside, you see a young man. Schmuck.
A young man schmuck?
His name is not Schmuck. It appears to be a young Lashuta male.
Okay.
A what a male? A Shota male?
Lashunta.
Oh,
Same
okay.
species as him with the headstalks and slightly psychic.
Yeah.
Are we
laying
sure
back.
it's male?
What are you going to do?
I don't know, I'm
Comic field to
human.
Check?
Look,
You know what? It's okay to assume his gender. Let's just move on, okay?
Well, he'll be fine.
So, you arrive in there, but at his feet is a large 2-foot-long crystal in a diamond formation that is glowing green in the cryopod with him.
Ooh, I want that.
Can we identify what that is?
Go ahead. Make any kind of science roll to determine what it is.
9.
You have no fucking clue.
Perfect.
Can I roll that?
Go ahead. All of you can roll.
Okay.
I also rolled one.
It's terrible.
Leon, what'd you get?
That's a 2.
Yeah.
Leon?
It
It might be green.
Oh, all right.
All right.
Might it be Bob?
I'm looking here. I think. Yeah, my science is not great. But I did roll 17.
You have no idea what this particular crystal is. It's clearly emanating some kind of energy, which is odd because it's inside a cryopod, so it should be playing hell with the cryopod, but it's not.
Interesting. Question. If I telepathically, let's see, I'm going to communicate with the cryostasis, and just ask, hello there, can you give us what your status is?
As you try to do that and you make contact with his mind, you are actually given a vision. You're given the image of a planet, very typical Terran-style planet, full of lush life.
Bob, too.
I'm the one that's seeing this.
Don't see this. Silence. Okay. So, and as you see this lush, beautiful planet, you start to see the inhabitants of the planet itself. They're a humanoid-shaped creature, but their arms are so long that they drag down to their legs, and they have black eyes and they have green skin. And they're moving freely along the countryside. They have a relatively low level of technology. It doesn't even look like they're spacefaring as far as you can tell. And they all start gathering around what appears to be a mountain. Okay? This mountain is covered in trees and rivers and all kinds of forestry, even trees that you know shouldn't be right next to each other on a mountain. And at a certain point, the mountain starts to rise and take a humanoid shape that you would associate with a humanoid woman. As this happens, she opens up her hand, and you see a crystal that matches the one that was in the cryopod. But before anyone can do anything, it looks as though the sky is turning red. And as it turns red, fire is raining down from the sky, and a large ball of fire is cascading down from the sky and striking the planet, causing dust to erupt and sweep over everything, and then the vision ends.
Can we check to see, okay, what other technology / sensors / other thingies besides the pod is in this room that we could possibly be checking while he's having this vision?
The cryopod health sensors as well as access to the other areas.
Can we find out how long he's been in this cryopod?
Sure.
I would like to find that out.
Cool. Make a computer's roll.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I don't have the little checky box nor a number next to the little
That doesn't
checky
matter.
box.
You can still do it untrained check.
Yeah, just make an intelligence check. It's
12. Wait, intelligence check?
yeah. It's computers is intelligence based, right?
Okay, so yeah, 12.
Yeah. He's been in here for about 2.5 weeks.
Wait. How long was the ship here for?
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
And this guy's been in here for...
2.5.
Yeah.
Can we check the cryopod to see if he has an alien growing in his stomach?
The cryopod does not have that functionality.
All right. Okay. My can I do a culture check to try to see if I can associate the vision with certain
Yeah, go ahead.
histories and such? That would be a 21.
This matches a lot of religions you see that associate with nature gods and things like that. But normally godly worship isn't that ever present. It might be some kind of creature. However, the fireball from the sky does match something you do know much easier because it's something that everyone's kind of heard the name of. There is an entire species of devil whose entire job is to purge planets.
I'm sorry, you just said there's an entire species of devil, and it's just...
Yeah.
I love how he's the only one laughing and everyone else is like, shit.
Okay.
Okay. Is there a name for this?
Yeah, they're called Endbringer devils. They are spaceship-sized devils.
So what exactly do they do?
Oh, they crash onto planets, cause an ice age, transform, and kill what survives.
At this moment, Thunk doesn't see any of this because he doesn't have the psychic powers, so he's just feeling around the room for any other valuables.
Let's see if I have another 500 credits.
Okay.
That were hastily discarded on the floor in an emergency.
Okay. My
That's
work is done.
suspicious.
This.
Does
This-
anyone have any medical skills?
I have medicine.
Yes, I do. Actually,
I'm figuring when we unfreeze this person, someone's going to need to check them over and make sure they're not infested with some kind of alien.
I guess
wanna
it's going to
crack
have to be me unless someone has a medicine higher than 7.
I have 7 as well, so I can assist you on that.
Perfect.
So, you want to crack them open?
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
I roll a 16 on my medicine check, so you get a +2 in yours. What did you roll?
Have you?
What did you roll?
What'd you got?
2.
So
Okay, it's 2 plus 7, so I have 9.
+2 is 11.
11.
Arakada, he looks perfectly healthy.
man. This is
I
why
hate you, Mike.
Everyone does. Why should you be the exception?
Can I roll too?
You don't have you don't have any ranks in it, but yeah, you can do
Yeah,
it.
you can roll. If you get better than Arakada, just
I had 13.
Perfect.
yeah, he's fine.
Looks like
Okay, so
he's
are we
fine.
unfreezing them then?
Yeah. So you pop open the pod, and he just looks at you dazed.
Okay, I would like to say, okay, I'm pointing the rifle at him first of all.
Puts his hands up.
I ask that you please do not be alarmed at the rifle currently pointing at you. It is for my protection as well as yours. I assure you, I mean no harm, and I'm here only to provide assistance. I am
Bill. Bill, there's no need for that spiel, sir.
But he wrote it down.
No
Time
need for
into
it.
this.
Sir. What is your name?
Fred.
Fred.
Fred?
Fred.
Okay, Fred. Can you answer me a simple question here?
Yeah.
How long has that thing been on your feet?
How long have I been in here?
Okay, so
Approximately between 1 and 3 weeks.
Oh, so approximately that long.
okay.
Are you the rescue team or are you marauders?
We are here to help.
Oh, this is new.
Okay.
Can I put my hands down now?
Bill.
There was never a need to put your hands up. I'm
You
here
were
for your
pointing a gun in
protection
my
and
face.
help.
Bill.
I am Bill.
Bill. Stop aiming the gun at him. Fred, my name's Tayon.
Nice to meet you.
This is my crew, and yes, we are here to rescue you.
Help.
And hopefully, can you tell us a little bit about what happened before you put yourself in here?
The creature, the blue
Yes.
creature, yeah. It bust out of the crate.
Yes.
And it attacked a bunch of people, and it tore off into the night. So we buried them that night.
You buried the other crew,
Yeah, that it passed from the.
and then they came up from the ground and
Yeah.
became more of them.
Yeah.
Right.
And after a couple of days, everyone kept getting attacked. So I made a run for it, and I grabbed the crystal and I came in here.
Okay.
Have you
You're
been?
a
Have you
coward.
been
I
bitten?
can respect that.
Are there any bites on your person that have taken
No,
place?
I think I'm okay. I mean, if you need to inspect me, I understand.
We've already made like 3 medicine rolls. Does he have any bites on
No,
him,
he's
Mike?
fine.
Okay.
Yep.
Can I make a
I'm going
perception
to
check
use.
just
I'm going to use a
see?
spell actually.
Okay.
I'm just going to use detect thoughts on him
Yeah.
and just sort of pick out kind of what his surface level thoughts are while we're talking.
Fear. Will I be shot? Are there still monsters around? And this weird compulsion to find the planet that he keeps seeing in his visions.
All right.
All right, I guess I'll put the rifle down
Okay.
for now.
Well.
Just to be civil.
Right. Well.
Bill is
we
always
were sent
civil.
here.
It is
to,
important to be polite.
we were sent here to resupply, investigate, and in your case, we are going to be taking you with us when we leave here.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, because there's
Yeah.
more of those things, those Akadas, around here in the research station, and we may or may not deal with them. But
Are you lying to him?
what?
Are you lying to him?
What?
That there's more Akata around? Because you shot them all.
What the ones in the research station? I thought there was
No,
ones in there.
we checked that. According to the
there's
sensors,
Okay, I thought
there was
I
some
under
going
the
life
impression that
sign.
there were.
No, you murdered them all. That's
Okay.
cool.
All right, so then we can just do the research station. Okay, so
We
as
murdered
far as
those
okay,
ones.
then let me rephrase what I said.
Sure.
It's like, okay.
I thought you were lying to him just to pressure him on the ship.
No.
No, we're not that.
Although now that you've mentioned that,
But okay, listen, Fred.
Yeah.
As far as we know, we took out all of them.
Yeah.
We can't be 100% sure. Because I'm just that paranoid about this place.
Yeah, no, I would be too, yeah.
Yes. So we need to get some information out of the research station,
Yeah.
and then we can all get out of here. All
Yeah,
right?
no, that sounds great. Yeah.
All right.
Where's your ship?
It's outside, but for the time being, I'd like for you to stay with us.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
And he picks up the crystal and he's kind of cradling it around his waist.
All right.
Leon, are you going to try to steal it?
I kind of do.
All right.
don't do it now. Do it like when we're in the middle of a fight or
I'm
something.
going to telepathically tell the others some
Yeah.
information about basically saying, guys, I wouldn't go after that crystal if I were you. It screams really bad news to me.
So should we leave it here?
I don't know. All I know is that whatever it is, it tends to bring trouble with it ultimately.
So leave it here.
Not here, because I don't think it's supposed to be here anyway.
Okay, so take it with us temporarily and jettison it into space?
Maybe.
No, we sell it, obviously.
Selling it would not be a good idea, probably.
That would take
But-
too long. We don't want
But I
this
want-
calamity to reach us by then.
Okay.
So are we communicating
Yes.
telepathically back?
I stated up front that
Yeah.
I'm communicating telepathically.
Yeah.
So I've...
Are we like all part of this
Yes,
telepathic
I can do
conversation?
this.
You're all just
It's
repeating
like
it
a
to him,
high
and he's relaying it to everyone
Yes.
else.
Oh,
five? Okay.
Yes, this is again, useful thing about being Lashunta.
Yes, we know.
I'm going to repeat. Anyway, the point is, for now, do the research, get the F out of here, and move on from there.
Okay,
Okay,
solid plan.
research station.
All right. You are able to easily access the research station on account of the fact that something probably pounded its way through the doors, probably an Akata.
Probably.
That's a very
Well,
safe
we've
bet.
seen an Akata pounding a door. Does it look...
It looks remarkably similar to that, yes.
Oh, it's Akata-ish. Got it.
Tom, to make a simple computers check to try and get the data files off.
Okay. And plus 12 is, man, 21.
Yeah.
21? You easily access all the data files and store them locally on something. A
Okay.
remote drive they have for transportation.
All right, you know what this means, guys. Back on the ship. Let's get out of here.
Cool.
I don't like the way that Mike said cool.
Well, as you all file onto the ship...
Before we leave that room, is there anything in that room worth taking,
Don't
stealing,
metagame.
noticing at all?
No?
Okay.
Okay, well, you can steal like any of the research equipment.
I do.
The holographic projection sensor.
Oh,
I mean, to be fair, okay, in this case,
holographic
here,
projection?
those are things
Yeah,
that are
it's
going
a
to be used
holographic
by other
projection
people eventually.
It's very sci-fi.
I want it. I don't.
Is there something that I can take that would allow me to disguise myself with holographically?
No, it's like a projector. It's like, you know, like the autopsy tables and all those shitty CSI shows that you see.
How big can the projection be?
About human-sized.
Big enough.
Yeah. So you just see Thunk just dragging it out of the research.
He's very strong, according
Just
to
pulling
this.
it, going, just dragging it across the entire big. Going, you're all back up at the ship, just waiting. He's like, "It's worth it. Trust me."
It's worth it. Trust me.
Well, who knows? We could like attach it to the hull and then make it appear with some body out in space, being like, "There it is. Go get it."
So and
I
take
think,
off.
What's the benefit to this? Distraction. I don't know.
I'm sorry, but respectfully, I think you think that this is for the ship. This is for Thunk.
Listen. You guys don't understand. Thunk is around to keep me from dying, and I'm around to make sure Thunk gets stuff. That's the relationship here.
Okay.
Okay.
So how does me and Bill factor into this?
There's other symbiotic relationships we have going on here. Each one is unique and custom catered to the needs of that relationship.
Do you need a Venn diagram for how you all have a mutual dependency on each other? Is that what's going on here?
I'm very unique and dependable.
Yeah. Look, we're all space friends. That's all we need to say.
All right.
So
So
it's-
you are back on your
Friendship is
ship. You're
important.
taking off from the atmosphere. You rise into deep air, and you get a bink on your comms as a ship pulls out of the drift.
allow me to make a guess.
Yeah,
Does it look like an Endbringer ship?
it does not.
Oh,
Does it look like any ship related to who sent us here?
What? To the what?
Does
Our
it look like
client.
whoever sent us here? Just
Oh God, no.
okay.
okay. Good.
And what
good.
does the ship look
All right.
like?
It's a rather long ship made of segmented plates that look almost like old-fashioned armor.
Is it a mimic?
All right.
I'm going to roll culture to see if I can identify what type of ship
Go
it is.
ahead.
I'm doing it so as well.
And I got 21.
Cool. It's Drow.
It's
Oh.
what now?
Drow.
Drow.
As in
Dark
like
elves.
yeah.
Evil space elves.
All right. Okay, guys. I know this looks bad, and that's because it is bad. This isn't the first rodeo we had to get through. We'll be fine as long as we stick to our roles and do our jobs, all right?
Why are they trying to talk to us? That's a good question.
Well, no, they haven't talked to us yet. I'm just...
No, but they're trying to talk to us. The question I'd have is, Why?
Because they're going to probably ask for us to turn our stuff over before they kill us.
Well, we didn't take anything. Like, we took some
They
bullets.
were trying to steal it from
They can
us.
have the bullets if they want them.
I'll try to smooth talk us out of here.
Okay.
Would you
Be
like
ready
me
to
to stall
shoot.
them?
What?
Would you like me to stall them?
No, I can take care of that. I can take care. Thank you, Bill. Just be on
Are
the ready.
they in front of us right now, or behind us, or like where are they in relation to our ship?
They're at long range in front of you.
Okay.
In front.
All right. I'm going to answer the comms. After.
All right, and the screen turns on, and you see a person with deep purple, almost blackish skin, long white hair, and pure white irises staring at you.
Oh, sorry. Hello there.
Good afternoon. We understand you recently made planetfall on the planet below.
That is correct.
Excellent. We have recently been trying to acquire an item from that location. We were wondering if you were willing to turn it over if you had found it.
I'm gonna hazard a guess that this item is of a particular color and a particular crystalline structure.
Oh, that would be very accurate, yes.
You could have just said we didn't have
Now,
it.
I have an equally pressing question here. Why are you interested in it?
Our client is asking us to acquire it.
Oh, your client is asking for it. Oh, 1 second here. I need to.
Can I?
Actually, can we determine whether or not we have the same client? That's something worth knowing.
Can I initiate telepathic conversation with him, or does he need to?
I have to
He has to initiate.
I have to initiate
But
it.
you could also just mute the comms.
Yeah, I was going to mute the comm for a moment.
Okay.
All right, guys. Cross-client action, or maybe even backstabbing from our client. How can we check this? How can we? We can't check what their client is without just
No,
asking
wouldn't
them.
make sense.
Yeah.
We don't want these crystals.
Well-
So what is the harm
Okay,
in
yeah,
giving it to
just
them?
do that.
It is a point. We were thinking of jettisoning it or getting rid of it somehow.
Okay.
You do know, actually, where did you store the young man holding the crystal? I
never
hope you didn't leave him in the cockpit with you.
No, that's not. We're not that dumb.
Okay. All right.
I'd like to think.
Allow me to make a point here.
Okay.
If I were to make an educated guess, the crystal is essential for terraforming planets into becoming habitable. That is its main purpose.
I've seen this Star Trek movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we all have. VHS still exists on this ship. It's fine. The point is,
It's like Cowboy Bebop. They have VHS in Cowboy Bebop.
the point is
Everything's an anime
is that-
reference if you make it one
here's
night.
the point.
Laugh
Here's-
microphone
okay.
myself
All right.
in the face.
You did.
All right, to employ a little bit of, I don't know, casual space racism here. As much as I don't trust what the crystal is, I don't trust these guys any more than
It's
that.
because they're black, isn't it?
No, no, it's because they're being hired. It's more because they're hired by a different client.
I would like to. As soon as
He said racism, not me.
As soon as he says that, I want to say that like Thunk looks at the captain like really judgmental. Can't believe you. I thought we were cool. Like,
We are cool.
all right.
You're not drow.
I didn't know you were a racist.
While they're arguing about this, are you enjoying this experience?
All right. Anyways,
I'm not sure what you were expecting, but I know it wasn't this.
all right. I'm gonna reestablish comms real quick. Okay. All right.
Yeah?
They seem impatient.
What?
They seem impatient.
Yeah, it's almost like someone's choking to death.
Well, at least that's one less enemy.
Here's an interesting thought here. Are you aware of what you're trying to deal with here?
We know that our client asked us to acquire the crystal by any means necessary. And we didn't intend to spray salt water on the planet to make sure that our original delivery was properly sterilized.
Your original delivery.
Interesting.
Interesting.
In that case,
Question.
Yeah,
Can I use sensors to determine the power status of their weapon systems?
Go ahead.
I would like
What
to,
role is that?
That's just a straight census. But Tom, what did you want to do?
I would like to roll sense motive to see if everything he says seems to be true.
I mean, I could do that as well.
All right, so first things first. Sensors, their weapons are all online.
And are they all focused on us?
Okay, right now, only one of them is directly focused on you, and that's their turret weapon.
Do we know what the range of that turret weapon is?
No.
Can we make an educated guess?
It looks like a light torpedo launcher that is a short-range weapon.
Are we within short range?
No, I said they're a long range.
Perfect.
Okay.
I like this.
All right.
Are they moving toward us?
Nope.
Good.
All right. You go ahead with your sense motive then, Tom.
Here's another
Yes.
question. Have we been standing
Hang
still
on.
for a
We're
bit?
going down the line. Tom has a sense motive.
I rolled 17.
All right, cool. He does not appear to be lying, but he's clearly withholding information.
Yeah.
Cool.
That sounds about right.
For draft, yeah.
Yeah.
Can I use
Hey.
What?
I'm just saying. Hey. Okay. Anyways.
Can I use the holographic projector to make it look like there's a gremlin on the wing of their plane?
No, it's too far
You
away.
would have to huck. Okay, to do this,
I'm just asking.
Leon, here's to make this happen, because
Yeah.
the projector is like a 0-point projector, it's like a table.
Okay.
You would have to open up your ship,
Yeah.
huck it at them, hit their ship,
Okay.
and then have it turn on.
Okay.
So it's going to be a high roll if you want to do this.
But you're saying there's a chance.
Also, we would lose that projector that
Yeah,
you so carefully dragged into the ship for
I love how there's
45 minutes.
hesitation. It's like,
Okay, so
I would lose the projector.
another question.
All right.
yeah.
How long have both of us been sitting perfectly still?
Have you been sitting perfectly still?
Yeah. Have we been sitting perfectly still for perhaps a minute?
Nope.
Are we close?
You're about 30 seconds.
Cool.
Have you turned on the drift engine?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Okay.
Because I'm assuming there's an activate button at the end. It just doesn't turn on, right?
No, you have to turn it on.
Oh, yeah. So as soon as it's charged.
No, you have to turn on the drift beacon first
Yeah.
when you're standing still.
Yeah.
And then the drift beacon will pull you into the drift.
Okay.
And we will not make an initial D reference.
Everything's an anime reference.
I will come over there and smack you!
Can we make a Fast and Furious reference?
Oh my God. Why? It's called the drift. You just drift. Anyway, moving on.
Okay.
You want it so hard to be a part of this, Skitch. Keep going, man.
I know. I'm just trying to think of the way to phrase his next question after all these things that happened.
I have every confidence in your abilities, Captain.
No, you don't. I mean, anyways.
My bluff roll was very
basically,
high.
I'm trying to say, that's really strange because when we landed on the planet, there wasn't any other cargo than what was originally delivered there. So I'm not sure what you're talking about.
It's very puzzling. However, I would hate for you to leave with your drift engines powering up. Do turn them off so we can continue this conversation.
By the
Now
way,
they're coming towards you.
yeah. By the way, I rolled a 21 on the bluff too.
Fair enough.
But they're a long distance away, yes?
But they're going to be able to get to us before they, long distance.
30 seconds?
Yes.
It's space. It's dynamic.
Yeah. All right. Listen. All right.
And he replies, must have been the rain. He believes you.
All right. I'm trying to think of this. Listen.
Can we try to convince them that we're not activating the
No, they can sense it.
They can see
Yeah,
the
we
drift
can
beacon actually turn
Can we
on.
convince them that
It's
their
a high
sensors
roll.
are malfunctioning?
It's a really high roll.
I have a really high bluff. He has a really high bluff.
Go ahead. Go ahead. No, you know what? Put your money where your mouth is.
All
Let's
right.
see it.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay. I will. You assist. I'll lead with this.
Okay.
Okay.
So
it's
you
like-
need to get over a 10, and if you do, that's a plus
Please,
2.
listen. I would hate for drift engines to be on too. I can't be responsible for any unusual visual anomalies that might be appearing around our ship at any particular time. You know how these things are. What did you roll for your assist?
Okay. I rolled 27 for my assist.
That would be 19 plus 12, so 31 or 33.
Come on.
There's still a chance.
So you're saying there's a chance? Man, it's a real shame that your sensors are malfunctioning.
Let me say the sentence.
This is an uncommon phenomenon, but it is known to happen at times.
Well, perhaps we should come over and assist repairs then.
Oh, of
We'd
course.
hate for you to be left derelict here.
Oh, please, listen. I don't want to waste any of your time here. Listen, you should just go on down to the planet and just pick up the item in question.
So mad if you bluff your way through this entire fucking space fight, I swear to God.
Listen. You. Oh, that's not nearly as good. But I'm just kind of
going by the module.
Before you do anything here, I rolled a 7 initially, but I'm going to use my expertise talent called Convincing Liar. So instead of using my expertise dice, I'm going to re-roll the bluff check, which came up as a 4. So that would be only 16.
We insist!
Okay, I would just like to say, though, Mike,
Yes?
that the system says it takes a minute to get out of here.
Yeah. Well, no, it takes a minute for you to enter the drift.
A minute to get out of here.
Yeah.
So why the hell would we say, oh, we're going to start doing that at the start of combat?
Yeah.
Doesn't it make sense to, leave?
Maybe I wanted to give these wonderful people here at Magfest a taste of space combat.
That's true.
Maybe I statted you a whole fucking.
Can we fight in the
spaceship.
drift?
We do have the sheet. We do have the sheet for the spaceship here,
Maybe,
actually.
just maybe, I thought you'd slingshot around the planet dynamically and have a fun adventure as you skipped off the atmosphere. But no, just fucking bluff your way through this shit, huh? How about that, huh?
You made
By
the
the way,
sheets.
I failed that bluff check, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Of course.
They don't believe you on that lie. They just don't believe your drift engine is powering up, which is very near.
All right. Okay, that's true. All right. At this point, I'm going to mute comms.
They are now at medium range.
I'm going to mute comms. Message to Thunk. Thunk, be on the ready to shoot if anything goes weird here. They are going to be approaching us, and I think our little ruse here is going to be caught out pretty quickly here. Just a hunch.
All right. I have my finger on the murder button.
Let's see here. Which murder weapon should we use from our ship here?
I recommend the turret at the
Captain,
top.
is there a
All
way
right,
we can
so
convince them that our weapons are not powering
the
up?
light particle beam there? Got it. Okay.
The damage is in the notes. Yep.
So we're going to convince them that our guns aren't working. Then we're going to convince them that
attack,
that
just
hole
rolls
in their
piloting
hull that we just made is not actually for more shots.
Yeah. Okay.
We're going to convince them that they're not losing oxygen or blood.
Hang on. One thing at a time.
Now, does the turret weapon need time to power up before it can be fired?
No, fuck no.
All right.
That'd be a really shitty turret
It
weapon.
would be. It would be.
All right, what do I roll to kill these people?
You just need to roll. Now, I am. Let's see here. I'm going to do a piloting check to assist him on his attack roll.
Go ahead.
So I'm going to first roll piloting. I rolled an 18.
Why don't you just use your ability to give him a plus?
That is what I'm doing. The courage ability.
Oh, okay. Fair
So
enough.
basically, I'm using the aid another.
Yeah.
So now you would roll a piloting check, which would be. It's the one that's +7 there, so so roll a d20, add 9 to it.
Oh, nice. Okay, well, it's 17, so 26.
Cool. Let me check their armor class.
All right.
I hate you.
All right.
So you open fire on them.
Yeah.
What? They kid him. What do you want? What? They're so disappointed that it happened.
Are we still in communications?
Yes!
Well, no. I muted the comms to them
Yeah.
before I called for Thunk to fire.
He did mute comms.
Yeah, but the camera was
Okay.
still going, so they're just like.
All right, so here's a question.
And the drawer were like, what are they talking about?
Captain,
Wait, we have
Why
a
are
view
they playing air
screen?
guitar?
Wow. That's great.
What?
We have a view screen?
Yeah.
Nice. Perfect. I like this. So here's another question. I don't know. I didn't know what we were, and we're not stealing from Star Trek here, okay?
Okay.
Captain, perhaps I can keep the drow occupied while you tend to your duties as captain.
How do you propose to do that?
I will talk to them.
You've opened fire on them now.
Here's
They
a
haven't
question.
closed communications, so I can do something to keep them busy.
Question, Mike.
Possibly
Now that we've
infuriate them.
opened fire, what is the chances that they see through our ruse?
Pretty good.
Yes. I mean, the point is for us to damage them before they damage us.
All right, so did you guys roll damage?
What is the damage roll for it?
It should be right there on the sheet.
Which one are
The
you
ship
gonna
sheet.
shoot?
A ship sheet.
Oh.
Which one does this?
It's the light particle beam, which should be there in the notes.
Light particle beam. 3d6.
Yeah.
Here.
So just roll a d6 3 times or 3d6 once.
Okay, that's not a lot.
That's all right.
That is 10.
10? Cool. It immediately fires right into the forward array of their shields. They are severely weakened, but they are still functional.
Okay.
And got to keep in mind, in the future, you get an extra +1 to your paladin check when you're doing those attack rolls. Just as a side note.
Yeah, but he hit anyway, so it's
Yeah.
no big deal. So they no longer trust you, and now they are going to open fire, and now we're engaging in ship combat, thank fucking Christ.
Yes.
Wait, you're saying they no longer trust us now that we fired on them?
Yes.
Has it been
now,
another,
now,
like,
to be
maybe
fair-
10 seconds?
It'll take you 2 rounds of combat to successfully chain drift without moving.
Okay.
We have to intentionally not
Okay,
move for
I
2
would-
rounds, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'd like
so
to
I'm just going to sit here with my finger over a button for 2
Why
rounds.
don't you pilot a gun? How about that?
But then who would press the button?
I could. I'm in the cockpit.
Why don't you go to a gun? Why don't we all go to guns?
Well, there's only 2 guns
there's
facing
only
forward.
There's only 2 guns facing forward, and I have other things I'm supposed to do as the captain.
Wait. Technically, we have multiple guns facing forward because without moving, I can turn in place.
What?
I can turn the ship in place. Do not move. Rotate to any facing. If we
The
don't
rift
move,
says specifically, you don't move, you don't idle, you don't use impulse. You are standing in one position.
we're not moving. It says do not move.
Turning is moving!
Anyways.
It's fine. It's
Now,
fine.
the point is that if you want to help and not move the ship, then you get on a gun, and I'll push the button when the time's right.
It's like you're stuck on this. What the fuck, man?
Let's just
By the way, open up the comm and say, "Oh, I'm so."
It's maybe, Mike, that I realize that I have all these piloting skills that I can't use in a gunning chair.
I'm gonna point. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you
count.
do actually. The piloting skill works as a gunnery check.
Yes,
I know, but I have all these piloting skills.
yes, but that's because we
I
chose
can't-
to. That's because we chose to go
I
into
can't
drift.
flip and burn the ship while in a gunnery chair.
Of course, there's another option. You could not drift and just fly around instead. That's the other option.
Yeah.
Captain, you deal with the tactics. I'll speak to the drow.
No, it's better for me to talk to them.
Okay.
I'm the captain.
Are you going to bluff them that you accidentally fired at them?
No. I'm going to taunt them.
Oh.
With my bluff.
All right, well, let's go to proper combat.
I'm going to taunt them with my bluff skill.
Okay, that makes more sense. Let's just
Yes.
be assholes about this.
Yes.
All right, so
Yeah.
Starship Combat works very simply. Engineering phase, which starts off engineer. And
Okay.
Captain, you can pick any time. Engineer, what do you want to do?
What can I do
It says
here?
on the sheet there.
Yeah, okay.
You can get +2 to stuff.
But to what? We can't move the ship.
Yeah, but you can add +2 to anyone's roll
Like the gunnery will
because
roll.
you're charging up their weapons.
Okay, then I will divert power to weapons.
Go ahead. Make a roll to do it.
Okay.
Computers roll, right?
Yeah.
You get a +2 to the computer roll, by the way.
Thank you, Skitch. You're so helpful. It's like I have to do nothing. You want to run this?
I'm the captain. I'm supposed to take care of this.
Good.
Yeah.
That's that kind of positive reinforcement that's going to keep you from dying.
Okay, so what am I rolling?
Trying. Shut up. I'm lying to them.
And
So
I'm rolling engineering here?
You're
Yeah.
rolling- yeah, engineering. Yeah.
Okay, so I rolled 22.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the DC is what?
Is 18?
Then you succeed.
Yeah,
Or
you succeeded.
18 equals 20 plus.
No,
what?
that's just
It's
the
just
math.
18. It's just 18.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Because I saw 28 there. That really. That's
Don't.
2 times 8?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So 18, you've made it. Now, what system you want to give a +2 to?
Weapons.
Cool. So, weapons, now you get an additional +2 on your roll, damage roll, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Oh,
sorry.
it says treat all rolled ones as 2s.
Yeah, that's it. Sorry.
That's
So if you get a 1, it counts as a 2.
cool.
All right, so up next is the helm phase, but Orcs left the helm.
No?
No?
I'm still there.
Okay. So, Arakada, you have a choice. You can choose to wait the 2 rounds
Uh-huh.
and leave, or you can choose to fly and try to do daring do maneuvers.
So, what do we do? Do we drift or do we fight?
You
Okay.
might have to make this choice yourself. I trust you to make the best judgment possible. That's not an option. You can
I
actually
heard
do a
do a barrel roll. There is an actual ability called a barrel roll.
Yes, there is. Yes, there is.
It does say barrel.
I know it's in there.
Yes.
I think you have
All right,
to
hang
do a
on. Show
barrel
of hands. Who wants him to be a pilot and fly away? Who wants him to drift and get the fuck out?
Ooh, wow. It's pretty split.
Who wants to do a barrel roll?
All right, it's a barrel roll.
Okay.
Okay, unfortunately, it does say that it says during gun. Oh wait, or is that in the future during gunnery phase?
Yes, during gunnery phase, then something will
Okay,
happen.
during gunnery phase, swap firing arcs of starboard and port-mounted weapons.
Yeah, it means that while you're doing a barrel roll, instead of firing on one side, you can fire on the other.
Yeah.
Instead of?
Yeah.
So technically, then, wouldn't that be a bad idea since we have two people sitting in the gunnery chairs for the front-facing weapons?
Yeah, it doesn't
We're
help
doing
in
a
this
barrel
case.
roll.
But we're doing a barrel roll.
Yeah. Unless you're driving past them and you want to flip.
Spinning! That's a good trick! Okay.
Well, since you're going to be making a move, you could fly past them, and then they can get them with the side guns instead.
Okay,
And
let's
that'll
try
work.
that.
Cool.
Now this.
So am I following the DC that's on the barrel roll movement?
Yeah.
Yep.
And then it says it equals 10 plus 2 times 8.
Yeah, so that would be...
No, it would be 10 plus.
It does say times, 2 times 8. That does say times, right?
Yeah, it's really hard to read.
It's on the left-hand side.
It's on the left-hand side. You just go by the left-hand side number.
Okay,
the total
just
is
DC
just on the
is
left
18.
side.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's just D20 plus piloting, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Math.
Wait, this is my D20. Where'd piloting go? Disappeared.
Where'd piloting go?
22 to a DC of 18.
You easily make it past them, and you're doing a barrel roll as you go past them. Now it's gunnery time.
I'm going to interrupt at gunnery time to taunt them,
Okay.
basically saying, listen, I don't trust your ability to see through lie that well any more than I trust your ability to shoot straight.
You're mean.
Yeah, I am.
I'm hurt.
I rolled a 32 on my bluff check, which beats the DC of 25, which means that they take a -2 penalty to all checks in that round for 1 round. Okay.
Good stuff.
Yes. So now, okay.
All right, so gunnery phase. Gunner.
Oh, all right. I guess you still use the same weapon?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. I got 11, but I also there's
11, so that's going to be 11 plus 8, so
okay,
19.
So I got 19.
19. Your shot went wide.
Okay.
Wait a minute, don't I have like plus?
Oh, yeah, you do have a +1 to hit.
Yeah.
So you hit him.
Yeah.
You're fine. Chill. Cool. Yay!
I remembered something.
Because you sound so tired.
All right. What is my damage? For
Oh, I
that?
see. Sorry.
All right. That's that thing.
Roll the damage.
All right. Okay, 9,
So that's going to be
13.
13.
Cool.
All right.
All right. Since you're firing at the side of their ship, you've dealt 13 damage to their shields, drastically weakening them.
Yeah.
So, you are now behind them, and they have flown past you. They're going to try and take a shot at you. Please, God, please.
What's our ship AC while he's rolling?
It's
we know?
17.
17. What'd you roll?
17?
Yes.
I got an 18.
Is that with the -2?
Fuck.
Mike, I really wish there was a camera here, because you had such brightness in your face. You're like, 18, motherfuckers! Is that with the -2? No!
And that's why the captain can be a real asshole.
I'm going to kill you all. All right.
All right.
Change the ship to the Driss Crusher.
As I mentioned, Killer of Dreams is in my description.
All right. Top of the round, engineering. Engineer, what do you want to do?
I'm going to do the same thing again. That worked really well for us.
It did.
Wait.
If you want, you can boost the engines.
Wasn't it before
boost
you
engines?
diverted
What is-
power?
What does boost engines
Yeah.
do?
If you diverted power last turn, isn't the power still diverted, or does that have to be in
It
every...
just resets every round. Just
Yeah.
It's easier.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I could divert power to engines. That gives us +2 speed for this turn.
Yeah, it means you'll move away from them faster.
We have longer range weapons than them, right?
I don't know.
we have medium range weapons.
And they have short range. What?
The one that had power, the one that aimed at us was short range. So we don't know what the other ranges are.
Can
but
I look at a sensor without rolling and determine whether or not they've powered up any other
Probably.
weapons?
I'm going to guess the answer is probably no, not right now.
No, not like this.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay.
I'm going to do it.
Okay.
All right. What's up? What'd you get?
That was a natural one.
Okay. Oh my God, I have a slidey. All right. I get to roll what happens because you critically failed. Oh my God, I don't know what to do with myself. All right. hang
You're
on.
really happy.
I am ecstatic. All right. Your sensors now count as glitched, which means they take a -2 to all sensor rolls.
But we haven't been making sensor rolls. You've just been telling us if we just look at a sensor.
I know, that's why I'm angry about it.
So, nothing.
Yeah!
Yay!
Hey!
All right. What do you plan on doing, pilot?
It would matter if you had a science officer, but you don't.
I know.
So, pilot, what do you plan on doing now?
At the
It's
moment?
your phase.
Yeah, it's your turn, man.
Okay. Well, if we are going to move out of range, because that was the original plan with the engines, right?
All right, so you want to
Granted, the engines didn't do that, but
Yeah.
So we're going to move further out of their range, but still within our range.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Cool.
that's just a basic maneuver, because I don't need.
Yeah, you don't have to make a roll for that. You just
I don't
do
need
it.
to do anything fancy.
Yeah, you're just doing that.
Or
you can roll pilot
to
to
do
make
something fancy. Hold on.
You can roll pilot to make sure that we get.
Are we actually still facing? Are our guns still facing them?
No, your back's to them. You can do a flip.
You can do a barrel roll, right? Would that work?
No,
Barrel
no, because
roll
we're facing the
does
right way.
this.
Oh
You
yeah,
want big
Flip, yeah, flip. So
Flip and burn, right?
Yeah.
What's a flippin' bum?
flip and burn.
Flip and bum. Okay, so move forward. Yeah, all right.
Alright, so what is the check? What is DC for that?
DC's 23.
I'm going to encourage on that.
Good.
So I'm going to just do a DC 10 check on his. On piloting, I rolled a 16.
So
you
I get a +2?
You get a +2 to the check.
23 exactly.
Cool.
That is a pass, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And they actually succeed on theirs as well.
They're what?
They're flip and burn. They turn to flip and face you as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
we're facing each other.
Yeah, you're looking at each
Yeah.
other.
So we like overrun each other and.
Well, basically what happens is you both flew past each other. You both did a flip, and now you're pointing at each other again.
All right.
Okay.
Why did I go so far away from the microphone that the audience couldn't hear me? I don't know.
So we're facing each other again.
Yes.
I understood you, Mike.
Good. But yeah, you guys flew past each other, did a flip in the air, and you're facing each other again. We are carrying forward into combat. Leon.
Cool.
Shoot, shoot, shoot.
Kill this dude.
Oh,
nice.
that's a good roll.
Okay, 17.
That would be 25 on the attack roll from him.
Oh, nice.
Is that it?
Yeah, that totally hits.
Yep.
All right.
Make your damage.
I'm doing my little things again. 6, 8.
8.
8. Cool. Because you were facing each other, you have now finally shot through their shields.
Nice.
So now the front shields of their ship are gone. Any damage you make from this point are going to hit their hull.
Question.
Yeah.
Can they divert back shields to front?
Yeah, but then they're running out of shields at other places.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Just making sure.
they're going to try to attack you, and God hates me a little more every day.
What did you roll?
A 3.
What?
Okay, they missed us.
Yeah, they fucking missed you, didn't they?
At this point,
I didn't even see the shot. Like, did it go? Wow. Yeah, it hit the gremlin hologram.
Okay, that means it's back to engineering then.
Yeah.
All right.
I read all of these rules.
I'm appreciating it. It's making my job so much easier while I suffer.
What are you doing now?
All right, I'm going to try diverting power to the engines again. It can't go worse than it did last time. Okay, that fell off the table. I'm re-rolling.
Go
No,
ahead.
that's fine. That's fair.
18 plus engineering, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
29.
29? Yeah, works perfectly. Good. So what did you give it to again?
Engines. you said, I believe.
So
Cool.
plus 2 speed.
Yeah,
Excellent.
plus 2 speed.
So after that, Arcada, helm.
Okay, I am going to use the stunt back off, which is move backwards without changing facing.
Good stuff.
So we're still facing them.
What's the
and we
DC for that?
can- 18.
Okay.
Go ahead.
That should do it.
Yeah, 23. No, wait. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Let's see if they speed up. They don't. Pull.
All right.
Gunnery face.
Ready face. I'm going to encourage by doing my piloting check.
Yeah.
I rolled 27, so you get a plus 2 to the attack.
Yeah.
Oh, natural 20.
I crit.
So So what does a natural 20 do in
It automatically glitches one of their systems.
Yay.
Let's see what happens.
Which system, Mike?
Which system?
Does he get to
53,
re-roll?
53,
Is it
53,
like a crit?
53, 53.
That was fun.
Wait.
This is why I like having Thunk around, okay? He's a good shot.
Thunk gets things blowed.
I really do. Yeah.
The gun they have been trying to hit you with this entire time has been disabled.
Can
Roll
they,
your damage.
Sorry,
Can they just-
it's glitched. It's going to deal at a -2, which means they're going to switch weapons.
How long does it take to switch weapons?
It's instant.
Why haven't they done that already?
I get 11 damage also.
Because they really like that weapon.
I guess they really
Damage
like that
directly
weapon.
into their hull.
Why don't we just communicate with them and tell them to quit and give us all their belongings? That
Do
way,
you want to stall combat and do that?
I'm just saying,
Captain?
like, ask them to stop and then we win. We're obviously going to win.
Well, technically, we're not stopping combat. We're still moving.
I can, well, again,
Captain, you want to do that?
I'm going to just, can I try an intimidate check to try to get them to back down?
Yeah.
The release?
that's
It's
all.
like, look, clearly, the lot of you are outclassed here a bit. So I would recommend that you take it easy, head on down to the planet, and enjoy the weather down there. That would be 27.
Whoa.
I got a natural fucking 20.
Yeah, you did.
Oh.
Nice.
Wow.
Okay. I mean,
We piss on your fucking guns.
I'm sorry, I'm not into kinks like that. I'm not kink shaming. I'm just not into that. So
Fire the blasters!
sorry, guys, I tried.
So wait, did that take our round?
No.
No, that was just like a little.
That was just a free action sort of
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I mean, it was fun. I mean, that's.
No,
All
that
right,
works.
so
That's cool.
We're running close to the end of time, so Arakada, I'm going to give you an easy out on this one. Do you want to try and make a piloting check to try and escape them?
We're winning.
Yeah, but
we won't really.
I will allow them to make a piloting check to escape us.
Fine. All right, so what they try to do is they're trying to pull back around the planet to get away from you for a couple minutes. And then use the
Okay.
gravitational well to come around. So they've backed off, and they're flying around the planet now to slingshot behind you.
that'll take about a minute, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey,
we're
Then we can
gone.
just drift.
let's drift out of here.
We're gone.
Yes.
It'll take about a minute, right?
Let's see if they pass their engineering check and catch up to you before the minute passes.
To translate, the DM has just rolled
Mike.
a natural 1.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that, Mike. What did you say?
I believe that it was the opposite of a natural 20.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. That sucks for them.
What's the glitch? As we're disappearing into the drift, singing initial D songs, what's
They
the
lost
glitch?
another weapon system.
Oh.
Oh, that's
So they didn't fly into the sun.
So yeah, they failed the piloting check to catch up back with you by slingshotting around the planet.
cool.
And they probably skipped off the atmosphere and flied off away. Never to be seen again. You have successfully defeated the Drow ship.
Come sail away. Come sail away.
All right. You are now currently in the drift. As you are traveling through it, the young man steps forward from the back end of the ship. He says, "Do you mind terribly if we make a stop somewhere?"
What's the name of the planet?
I don't know the name. I think I have the coordinates.
Okay. Are you sure you want to do this? Because I saw what that thing was communicating.
And
And I'm pretty sure you did as well.
I think.
I'm going to roll sense motive.
Go ahead.
That's a good idea.
Let's close up the ship. Because that's just.
That's less good.
I got a 10.
Yeah, my sense motive. I mean, I kind of trust him already, but I mean, my sense motive was a 14, so.
I got a 17 on sense motive.
Cool. Something's clearly influencing him externally to
Yeah.
make this decision.
Like something psychically?
Yeah,
the
it's-
thing
it's-
that
I mean,
gave
it's-
So,
him
based on
that
what you can
vision.
tell, he's being affected by the dreams he's been having since he was in the cryopod.
Right, because he's been in the cryopod for 2.5 weeks with the crystal. And the
Didn't we
crystal
already
has-
determine that the kinetic thing only happened within like a 30-foot range?
No.
Okay.
I mean,
But it was
It's-
sitting at his feet the entire
yes.
time.
Oh, so
In
it's
it was
the thingy
inside
that's
the cryopod
okay.
for
Yeah.
2.5 weeks with him. I mean, I'm going to contact the pilot and be like, I think that his mind has been taken by the crystal, and it's using him as a vessel to take it where it wants to go.
Okay, here's a question.
Yes.
And this is all within psychic communication?
Yes. This is being...
Right.
Yeah.
Let us get the coordinates and then show him to the most beautiful living quarters we have on the ship that conveniently look like a jettison hatch.
I mean, listen.
Why don't we just tell him we're going there and then not?
Whoops. But then we'd have to deal with him.
First, real quick. We can use the coordinates to determine what the planet actually is.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I still say get the coordinates.
Yes.
All right, so you get the coordinates?
Yep.
All right.
Do we know what the coordinates are? Where?
You've never heard of this planet before. It's not listed on your normal star charts.
All right.
The coordinates list a planet that should be in a decent orbit around the sun.
Okay, so it's basically...
Conventional yellow star sun.
Right.
A conventional yellow star sun.
Yes.
Yes.
Specifically sun, not star.
Yes. Because it's a star when it's far away. It's a sun when something's orbiting around it.
But you called it a sun.
Yeah.
Yes, because...
The only thing that's called a sun is like our star. Otherwise, it's just a star. I'm basically asking if this is Earth, man.
It's not Earth.
It's not
Okay.
Earth. It's in the outer... We're in the outer realms.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's in the outer vast of the
All right.
thing.
I'm trying to think of like the best check to use, but...
You can choose. Do you want to go or not?
I mean, here's the thing. We don't need to stay with him when we drop him off there.
True.
Because the thing is, that thing wants to go there
Yeah.
because it wants to terraform. Or, actually...
No matter
wait a
what,
minute, wait a
all I'm
minute,
saying,
wait a
I don't-
minute, maybe I'm misinterpreting that entire story there. Because the vision...
You got 10 minutes left, guys.
Yeah.
You might want to rush on that
Oh,
one.
yeah, it's like... Okay.
All I'm saying, like, I don't care whatever else happens, but I'd like to go to coordinates because, according to our star charts, no one's ever been there before.
Yeah, absolutely.
The game's called Starfinder. I'd like to find a star.
Yes, cool. Okay. What would be the best check to use to basically deduction myself into sort of checking my own reasoning about something?
What?
What?
There's other game systems where there's like a deduction skill that you use to check your own.
It's a solid intelligence roll.
Okay. So basically,
Or wisdom. Sorry, wisdom.
Right. So in my case here, I'm thinking that what I saw was not like a premonition about what's going to happen to it, but a story about what's happened to it thus far.
Make a wisdom roll.
15.
Yeah, totally. That's what happened
Okay.
in the past.
So I'm going to then communicate to the crew telepathically. Okay, so the thing I said to you guys, not exactly accurate. This thing doesn't necessarily bring danger with it. It just happened to be on the planet when danger came to it while
Okay.
it was trying to terraform it.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
So
And it wants to now go to this place.
hopefully out of the reach of someone else to influence it so it can do its work.
Okay.
So as far as I
Then
can...
just make the simple question, and then we'll decide whether or not we go. We'll
Yeah.
just ask him, what's in it for us?
Yeah.
I mean...
Because if nothing, that jettison hatch looks really nice.
I mean, if we're going to go there...
What's in it for you?
Yeah.
Let's speed it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like... Is there... Yeah.
I've got 10,000 credits on me.
Okay.
On you.
Why not? I mean, it's 10,000...
Sorry, I can transfer it through my accounts.
Of course.
I mean...
It's very specific.
I mean...
Very specific.
I mean, that's more...
All right,
that's
so
more
are
credits
we going?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, so you go through the drift. Takes
Yeah.
about 5 or 6 days, so all your damage is healed up, if you ever even got any.
Nope.
Nope.
Hate you all.
We didn't even get scratched on our shields, did we?
I did, but then it came back. When
I know. So you arrive on the planet, and it matches Skitch, the vision you saw from the dream.
Oh. Is it
Actually,
terraformed?
Sorry. No, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
At first, you think it does when you arrive, and then you realize something. The soil is actually now pitch black. The oceans are brown and muddy and disgusting and filthy, and the atmosphere is full of black clouds.
Right.
Cool.
Because it's fallen into darkness and it needs to come back from
Yeah.
it. Okay.
So you want to drop them off?
You're giving a face like, please drop him off, please drop him off, please
I
drop
have something
him off.
really funny planned. Can I just get this off, please? Sure.
Yes,
Sure,
fine,
let's
drop
drop
him
'em
off.
So as you go to drop him off, something rises from the ocean.
Okay.
It is a long, colossal-sized ship made of entirely ebony black plates.
Oh, sweet. Does that look like an Endbringer?
Oh, yeah.
Sweet.
It's a mimic.
Hellish fire belches from both the front and the rear of the ship. And as it rises, the ship seems to pitch backwards and break in half.
How long does this take?
A couple minutes.
Oh, nice.
A couple of minutes, you
Start
say.
the
Yeah.
engines.
Wow.
Conveniently, several more than the amount of time it takes it to go into drift.
Well,
So basically,
Do you want to run? Do you want to run or do you want to face
no,
this?
because the ship is being broken in half by
Well,
something.
No, it's not being broken in half. It's
We'll
transforming.
start the process.
I'm
and we
just
can
describing it
jump.
in a horrible way.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
And
It's a
large
go-bot.
spider legs fold out from it, and a pair of arms fall out from the top of the torso, and the hood in front of the ship folds down, revealing an infernal skull. And one arm is a 3-clawed hand, and the other is a long scythe blade, and the comms go off.
Let's leave.
Well, just one moment here.
We don't have many moments left.
Just like comms on. So how you doing?
Hello there.
Oh, this is not a
That's not a kiss.
No, it's not. Shut up.
Okay.
Listen.
Hi there. This planet has been seized by the great and glorious Asmodeus. What are you doing here?
Oh, just passing by, Just going for a little sightseeing. Really like what you've done down there. It's very impressive.
you.
You know,
You can see him waving in the distance.
I wave. It's like,
We wave.
I do not wave.
Don't wait.
listen,
choose
Wait, do we have like an appendage on the ship that we can just rotate very slowly?
listen.
Yeah.
Listen.
Or like a
I'm
windshield
sorry,
wiper.
Listen, I'm sorry we woke you from your nap there, but
Oh, it's all right. I don't get visitors. Would you like to join the glory of Asmodeus? It's pretty cool.
not today, honestly. I have a book club meeting a few galaxies over, and I'm running a little late.
Oh. Come off it. How bad? Really? You're going to bluff an Endbringer. How do you think it's...
I rolled a 30.
Come on!
I rolled a 30.
He rolled a 30.
What'd you roll, Mike?
Why do you have no... It doesn't have a sense motive check.
Listen. We're just going to be on our way.
Please.
We're gone. Bye.
So the infernal sentient spaceship that
Does not have a sense motive check. Yes, I know.
All right, listen. We might swing by sometime, but for now, listen, I got this book club. We've been reading some really nice things.
I press the button. We're gone.
Yeah.
All right. So you leave, you don't drop off the crystal?
Not for now.
No, we already dropped him off before this thing showed up.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Well-
So here's what happens then if you dropped him off.
Okay.
All right. You skirt down to the planet, you drop him off. The second you do,
Yeah.
he's immediately enveloped by the dirt.
Lovely.
As he does,
Good for him.
It starts sprouting green and forestry around him. As you're explaining
Yeah,
about
the book club. Yeah.
It's like, oh, really? The book club? Oh, really? And a mountain starts forming underneath where you dropped him off.
Cool.
And it starts growing and creating more trees and plant life. Well, really, a book club? What are you reading? You lied to me!
Me? Would I lie to you?
I think you have, sir!
I rolled a 34 on that.
Why do I even try?
We're gone. We're gone, Mike.
Yeah, and as you are touching off into the drift, you can see the mountain collide with the Endbringer Devil, and spikes of earth shoot up from underneath it, impaling it and dragging it back into the earth.
You know, that view is worth 10,000 credits being paid to us.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Congratulations, gentlemen.
Let's get drunk.
You have successfully completed the first year of D20 Live at Magfest.
Yay!
Did you all enjoy that? Excellent. Tell Magfest. Woo! All right, thank you very much, of course, to our guests tonight who have been kind enough to help us out. Thank you very much to the tech staff who are very cool about this. Thank you all for staying with us this entire time. Please check us out at youtube.com/D20Live. Tell your friends, tell Magfest you had a good time, and we'll see you next time.
That bluff paid off, Dan. Man, like